found Radio Free Tennessee. Your Tony Basilio show will begin momentarily. Keep it locked in right here at TonyBasilio.com and on your Tony Basilio app. And hey, do us a favor. Spread the word. Another award-winning, thought-provoking, action-packed edition of the Tony Basilio Show is coming up next. Tips are always appreciated here at TonyBasilio.com, home of the Tony Basilio Show. You found the Tony Basilio stream at TonyBasilio.com or on your smartphone or tablet. Another thrilling, chilling, and sometimes spilling edition of the Basilio Show is on the way next. Tips are always appreciated here at TonyBasilio.com.
You're listening to FM 105.7 and AM 1340, WKGN Knoxville, and W289CU Knoxville, Fan Run Radio.
Bino, welcome.
Tony, how about it?
Welcome, brother. Welcome, brother.
Is
this a real thing? Hey, to my friends at Calhoun's on the river, let's hear it all around the world.
Oh, yeah.
How many people are ready for what's going to happen in Neyland Stadium tomorrow? Let's welcome these Georgia fans with us here today in your own way. Welcome these Georgia fans. Boo! All right, we're going to have some fun at Calhoun's on the river. It's a place to be. My name's Tony Basilio. That's Bino Jeff Henderson. We are fired up, focused, and prepared for what's about to happen. This, Bino, I got chills, man. I mean, the hair on the back of my head, if you could see it, is standing up right now. Bino, this is truly what it's all about. You and I talk down through the years. If these people could understand and I've sat out there and met and greeted with so many different folks from all around the state, all around the area, all around the region who have come in here today to experience this thing that we experience, and then we transmit it to the world, which is a kind of a magical thing. But, Bino, the vibe out here right now is what it's all about.
Yeah, it's just such a blessing, Tony. Every Saturday out here, every Friday and Saturday is special. It's precious. But there are some that are just a little bit more precious than others, and this is one of them right here, big-time SEC football game.
And they say, Bino, this is why you come. They say this is why we come. Athletes will say it to you. Coaches and kids will say it to you. This is sort of what it's all about. And you know what? When you get in this atmosphere and you feel this atmosphere, you know that's more than just conversation. And I can see why Gunner Stockton's not going to handle it well tomorrow. Because I'm up here. I've done thousands of these shows, thousands of them. And I got to tell you something, y'all. I don't know if I'm going to execute out here today. I'm going to be like Gunner Stockton. I'm going to be fumbling all over myself today here, Beanstar.
I doubt that, Tony. I doubt that.
Pretty fired up, though, today. I want to thank Joshy Boy and Artemis for helping me get set up here.
Artemis didn't strain himself, did he?
Artemis has my legs growing out of his arm sockets. Maybe we'll have him come during our first break here and do a pose down for you. But, yeah, my legs are growing out of his arm sockets for some reason. All right, Bino, how excited are you for this opportunity? I asked my guys on Winners and Losers presented by Dos Equis last night. I went around the room. We had like 6 guys in the panel. And I asked the guys, you know, how many think we're going to win this game? And these are guys that play for money, okay? They're not entertainment purposes only. But we split 50-50 on that. Here's the way I look at tomorrow's game. How many people listening to me right now, out here and around the world, thought we were winning the Georgia game back in the summer? How many? What would you say the percentage was besides that guy with the button? And I love your button,
That's
by
all
the
right.
way.
So
That's
far,
old school.
That's good.
That's old school.
It's 1%
That
here.
button's old school. And I love that button, by the way.
It's 1% here, which is pretty
Okay,
representative.
so 1%. That's about a good, right? Now, after watching our team for a couple of weeks, there's a lot more hope. How many people right now think Tennessee can win this game tomorrow? That's fair. Here's what the Georgia people need to understand. They're going to walk into a different Neyland Stadium tomorrow. I believe us now. I don't know. Like, none of us know that the Vols are going to win, right? But I can promise you this. That atmosphere in that place, this fan base, you can feel it. Bino, the Vol Navy right now is hundreds deep already.
Yeah.
Already.
Yes.
Okay? That's as many boats as I think we've ever seen down here. When I was pulling up today, did you have that thought?
Yes, absolutely. It's how many deep? How many deep right there?
I mean, look down the channel there, Bino. Look down the river, all the way down there. I mean, this is getting real up in here, y'all. This is getting real. And the truth is, we do a lit stadium better than anybody. When Tennessee's on the up and you walk into that place, we've had some people evoking the 40th anniversary of the 85 team this week. I really think that could happen in there tomorrow. All the ingredients are there for that to happen. It's going to be a beautiful fall day just like it was then. It's around the same time of the year. It's basically in the same time slot.
Yeah.
All the ingredients are there, Bino.
Yeah, I mean, Georgia's been Heupel's nemesis so far.
Yep.
It's been the puzzle that he couldn't solve.
Yep.
But there's just a feel about this game that is, for me, seems a whole lot like Alabama a couple years ago.
Yep.
To me. It's I haven't gone in this game with a whole lot of hope until this year.
And y'all, all we can ask for is a little hope. All we need is a little crack of light tomorrow. All we need is for Gunner Stockton just like he did in that playoff game, to lay the ball on the ground a couple of times. I'm asking my Georgia friends, can we make that happen tomorrow? Can Gunnar Stockton lay the ball on the ground just like he did in that loss to Notre Dame? Here's the thing about it. I think he's a fine player. I think both these quarterbacks are going to compete tomorrow. I think both those teams are going to compete. Tennessee might be better than people think they are, Bino. That's kind of what I'm counting on here. Tennessee might be better than people think they are.
Yeah, and the unknown gives you some anxiety here from both sides of it.
Yeah.
Because I'm not sure either team knows. I do not think this is as good a Georgia team at this point in time than the past four that we've played. But I'm also not sure exactly who we are either. So everybody's going to know a whole lot more about both teams tomorrow.
Well, we're fired up, focused, and prepared. We've got a full bank already down here at Calhoun's on the river. Shout out to my man, Great A Grounds Billy. Shout out to the great Tom Marine. Shout out to my friends I just met in Chattanooga. Shout out to my friends from Columbia that have come up here today. I'm shouting everybody. I mean, we got a spirit of love in the air today. And, hell, Bino, I'm even ready to shout out to Georgia fans. I'm feeling so good today. Frosty brought the Georgia fans with him. Who am I to argue? Mike Hugan, and on the other side, we set up what is a great college football weekend, but the epicenter of it all resides right here. The epicenter of it all resides where? Right here in Knoxville, the city of champions, America's college sports city. Take a brief time out. We come back with more.
Get you a hat like Cam.
Bino, look at that damn barge out there.
Yeah.
That's serious. Is that the thing Mike Griffith's on? It's like the thing Mike Griffith's on. As we take a...
What?
Yeah, it's got like gas and propane on it. Look at that thing. I don't know if I've ever seen a ship that big out there. Have you, Bino?
No, that's...
Look at the size of that bad boy. That's exactly what Gunnar Stockton's going to see coming around the corner on him tomorrow. That's what Tennessee's defensive line's going to look like to him. As we take a brief time out and come back with more. On your other side, it's a Friday live at Calhoun's on the river after this.
Are you searching for a great local coffee? I'm Billy with Great A Grounds. You can buy our freshly roasted coffee online and support a good cause with every sip. Great coffee, greater causes. Visit our website today, greatagrounds.com.
You got a dream about buying some land and building on that land? Well, Waterside Contracting is your ticket. 25 years of making dreams come true, Michael Scott. For hundreds in our area, custom homes or remodels, Waterside Contracting will build on your lot. They do incredible work all over the area. Structural integrity, quality without compromise. It's a way of life with Waterside Contract. Check out the wonderful work Waterside does. WatersideContractingLLC.com. When it's time for your dreams to come true. Quality without compromising. Waterside Contracting. Preparing food for a big gathering can really take it out of you. That's why you need to call Calhoun's and check out their selection of party platters. Whether you're hosting a party for the big game, a reunion, or just an everyday gathering, a Calhoun's party platter is next level. Choose from Calhoun's always excellent chicken tenders, fly with Calhoun's wings, or boneless wings with a variety of dipping sauces, award-winning next-level melt-in-your-mouth barbecue ribs, or delicious spinach artichoke dip, or get one of each. Plus, if you're doing burgers or sandwiches, Calhoun's has lots of side dishes like spinach Maria, baked cinnamon apples, Smoky Mountain baked beans, or creamy coleslaw. Available in pints, quarts, and gallons. And to finish things off, pick up one of Calhoun's great desserts to go, including homemade cheesecake or key lime pie. Calhoun's, simply your go-to party headquarters. With 9 locations all over East Tennessee, you can order online and just pick it up. Calhoun's, one of the Copper Cellar family of restaurants, along with Chesapeake's, Copper Cellar, Corner 16, Cherokee Grill, and Smoky Mountain Brewery. Eat local, eat good.
When it's time for your next move, you want to get your precious belongings from point A to point B with your peace of mind intact. That's why you need to call my friends at Gouffon Moving and Storage, East Tennessee's moving legend. Gouffon Moving and Storage has been helping East Tennesseans move since 1887. That's 138 years, 5 generations. That's even longer than the Dooley, Jones, and Pruitt era combined. Gouffon Moving and Storage, pro movers, serving Knoxville, surrounding areas, and interstate moves too, both residential and commercial. And we'll provide you with personalized service that other corporate movers simply cannot. We know how to move all types of items. We pay careful attention to our clients' valuables. Your satisfaction as a customer is our absolute priority. As the oldest continually owned and operated family moving business in the United States, when it's time for your next move, it's Gouffon Moving and Storage. And storage, it's secure and vaulted. Our newest offering of commercial storage logistics, we offer receiving, storage, and delivery services for all your business logistic needs. See more at Gouffon.com. That's Gouffon.com. Or check out the link at tclub.team. When it's time for your next move, East Tennessee's moving legend, Gouffon Moving and Storage.
Why limit great savings to just one weekend? This year, our Labor Day special lasts all month long. It's the September Smart Comfort event from Pipe Wrench Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. This month only, enjoy valuable home comfort upgrades at no extra cost when you install a new HVAC system or water heater to prepare your home for the colder months ahead. This September, you can get a free furnace upgrade with qualifying HVAC system installation or free sediment filter with water heater installation. Pipe Wrench is your partner for energy-efficient and cost-effective upgrades that keep your family comfortable and safe year-round. We make it easy with free on-site estimates for replacements and free second opinions on repairs. And if budgets are tight, we offer flexible payment plans including 0% financing with credit approval. No rush, no stress, just smart seasonal savings for HVAC or water heater installations until the end of September. Call Pipe Wrench at 865-264-8090 or book online at pipewrench.com to schedule your appointment today. And as always, same-day service guaranteed or the visit is free.
Life never stops moving. And between the 30-minute commutes, daycare pickups, weekly soccer practice, Tuesday night yoga, X number of coffee runs, and that weekend trip to Grandma's, you're racking up the miles. What you need is a tire that can keep up. A tire designed for doers. A tire that's going to last. Like the exceptionally long-lasting Michelin Defender tire. With an 80,000-mile warranty and the safety and comfort you expect, you can forget all about the miles ahead and focus on getting to your destination or conquering your to-do list. Fleet Tire, I-275 exit 1B at East Woodland Avenue in Knoxville. That's Fleet Tire, I-275 exit 1B at East Woodland Avenue in Knoxville. Fleet Tire.
Inward Half is committed to the game and the memorable moments that happen in between. From the tee box to the tailgate, from the green to the big game. For the first birdie with Dad, the first big win with Mom. Friday night lights, Saturday superstitions, Sunday traditions. Fall into the comfort and unparalleled performance of Inward Half. This fall, enjoy the walk-in.
Are you tired of hiding your smile because of crooked teeth? At Knoxville Smiles, we've got the perfect solution. Invisalign. No metal, no wires, just clear, comfortable aligners that straighten your teeth without anyone noticing. Eat what you want, smile with confidence, and see results in as little as 6 months. Call us today for more information about Invisalign, 865-539-1776, or just visit us online at knoxvillesmiles.com. Smile brighter with Knoxville Smiles.
Out-of-town law firms have been swarming into East Tennessee lately. From Memphis, Chattanooga, and Birmingham, they've stormed into the area. Wouldn't you rather do business with a local firm? You know, a true neighbor. Marcos Garza and the pros at the Garza Law Firm are just that. There are neighbors and friends that support local causes year-round. The Garza Law Firm works to serve you professionally on criminal matters, injuries and accident matters, and Social Security and disability filings. The Garza Law Firm is here for you at garzalaw.com. The Garza Law Firm. Let us help.
T to the B, back with you live today. Calhoun's on the river where we be. It is let me just set the scene for you. This place is rocking down here. Let me hear y'all. This place is rocking.
Check over there, Tony. You got the Red Bull Championship of the World.
That's right.
How long before Orgeron's out there with his shirt off or something right out there on that deck?
I just talked to one of the folks from Red Bull a second ago, and man, they are having a party down here. I don't mess with the Red Bull people. I think Orgeron, Bino, I think that was a little more than Red Bull.
Oh, do you?
Going through his blood. Red Bull and maybe a little White Bull, if you know what I mean. Wait a minute.
Stop it.
Let me bring, without further ado, in here, presented by our friends at Gufan Moving and Storage. You're bowing your head when you say thy name, and the great Will Heftlin's going to join us as well. But let me bring in here, and a special shout-out to Gufan Moving and Storage, because I know who this guy's mover of the week is going to be. But shout-out to Taylor Gufan, the fifth generation carrying on the family tradition dating back, I don't know, Bino, only 138 years. Great Mike Hugan. And Hugie, welcome in.
How you guys doing today?
Hugie, if we were any better, there'd be 5 of us, 2 of you, and God knows what will be happening out here. Hugie, grade the card for me in college football.
I think this week is an A. I think there's very interesting games in each of the big time slots. A key game in the ACC, a key game in the SEC, and a key game involving Notre Dame. So I think you can make a case if Notre Dame loses this, their chances for a playoff spot plummet because the rest of their schedule is frankly garbage. So, Notre Dame's only played one game. That's the A&M at Notre Dame game to me is quite both interesting and important.
Hey, Hugie, easy for me to say. Hugie, before we get to the main event, which obviously is here in Knoxville, what a wild time it is when you think about what happened to the Florida Gators last week. And I'm of the mindset, I've been saying this all week, all week on the air. I'm not ready to throw dirt on Florida just yet. They got too much talent.
I think if you ask Florida fans, they would basically say to Gufan Moving, go ahead and park outside Billy Napier's house because he'll need to be packed up soon. His offense is antiquated. He's a horrible play caller. He's stubborn when it comes to offense, and that's going to cost him his job eventually. But at the same time, he's going to get fired and have $50 million in the bank. The idea that Florida lost to USF, it's embarrassing. And there's, he says, well, we made a couple mistakes. Well, the idea that you're even in a close game with USF is embarrassing because I think if you looked at the starting 22 for each team, USF might have 4 guys who would start at Florida. So 18 of the 22 starters would be Florida players. It's just a poorly coached offense. The defense is good. It is talented. It gets its best player back this week against LSU, Caleb Banks. But the offense, he has extremely good wide receivers and is hell-bent on playing 2 tight end sets.
Mike, if you're going to get back on your feet, how do you do it? Your next 4 are LSU and Baton Rouge, Miami and Miami, Texas in Gainesville, and Texas A&M at College Station. Where's the spot you recover?
Yeah, I think that's what a lot of Florida fans now, frankly, are counting on. I think that his 20 and 20 in 40 in his 40 games at Florida. That's the worst mark for a Florida coach since the 40s. He has lost any goodwill he had. There is nobody on the fence anymore about Napier. I think the general consensus 80-20 is get this guy out of here, and the 20% that don't want him fired are the fans that never want anybody fired. So I don't know how they get back on the beam. This is a talented roster. They have numerous NFL players on the roster. 2 offensive linemen will get drafted. Caleb Banks is a first-rounder. They got a couple receivers who are NFL worthy, 3 linebackers who are NFL worthy, a DB or 2 who's pretty darn solid, a nice running back room. It's the weakest position on the team is tight end, and he goes with 2 tight end sets. He's just, at some point, you got to take a half step back and say, there's a reason this guy got fired at Clemson and that Nick Saban never looked at him as an offensive coordinator. Yes, he can call plays in the Sun Belt, but Sun Belt offenses don't work in the SEC. So to beat any of those 4 teams in the next 5 weeks, they have a week off in there, their defense is going to have to play at an elite level, and the offense has to be mistake-free. They're not going to score a ton of points because they can't. So it's all about Florida's defense now, and you mentioned those 4 teams. Well, later in the year, they got Georgia, Ole Miss, Tennessee, and now Florida State. So they have 8 ranked teams left on the schedule.
Shout out Matt Dixon, Sunbelt Billy.
Oh, Sunbelt Billy. Matt Dixon, I thought of you. Our own Matt Dixon refers to him as Sunbelt Billy. All right, best letdown spot of the weekend, okay? And we love Comrade Golish here, born in Russia, our own little nesting doll. We love Comrade Golish here. We're proud of him, okay, for what he's done. They got to come crashing down to earth this week, right, with Miami? I mean, that was a pretty fortunate win. Do they come crashing back down, or are they going to do the Sunshine State two-step this weekend?
No, I don't think they beat Miami, but I think they can play with Miami. I mean, they obliterated Boise State in the first week. Boise, went into the season as the predicted Group of 5 team to make the playoff, and they destroyed them. They were more physical, and they were a heck of a lot faster. And Florida's faster than USF. It showed last week, but at the same time, it wasn't a gigantic gap. Golish has recruited well. He's gone into the portal and gotten guys. They can hang with Miami if the secondary plays a little bit above its talent level. Unlike Florida, Miami will throw the ball deep. And USF's secondary last year was not very good. It looks a lot better this year because of recruiting and because of the transfer portal. And Byron Brown is a really, really good quarterback. He's an SEC-level quarterback. And I think we talked about him a couple weeks ago. He's from Raleigh. And if you're an NC State fan looking at the quarterbacks they've run out, you're like, this dude could have gone to college 20 miles from his high school, and yet he chose to go to Tampa instead. Byron Brown is a really good quarterback. The running backs are nothing special, but they do have some guys who can run. They got some receivers who can run. I think that USF can give Miami a game. Miami's coached by Mario Cristobal, and we all know there's 1 or 2 games every year that Cristobal loses. He has no business losing. I just don't think it will be against USF because I'm sure that USF has Miami's attention.
Cristobal and Billy Napier need to get a room. Those 2 guys might be the worst 2 game managers known to mankind. I mean, this Cristobal guy, Bino, he makes Butch Jones look smart.
No, he does not.
Okay. Beanstar, what's our next game we want to ask Hugie about? Because it's all culminating with the main event. Hugie, if you could see how many people are out here on the deck at Calhoun's on the river, I mean, this is an incredible scene. And then the hundreds and hundreds of members of the Vol Navy. Shout them out all downstream. I mean, this is an insanely beautiful vision that we're getting on this close to fall East Tennessee morning.
It's a big game, and there's nothing.
It's a big game,
like a college football regular season big game. It's the fans are ginned up, the players get revved up, the coaches get revved up, the media gets revved up, and this is a gigantic game, especially given it's only week 3. But I can see it. I've been to Calhoun's, I've been to Knoxville numerous times, and I can see the scene and I'm sure if back in the day when I was a college student, a big game meant you started preparing Wednesday night.
Yes.
So my assumption is a lot of students are already well into their weekend ritual, and I think for the typical fan, a big game weekend starts Thursday night, so they're revved up as well.
Which might be, Bino, why those Red Bull people are over there to help those people that have been preparing since Wednesday night. But, Bino, jump in here because our next game we're going to focus on as Mike Hugan and presented by Gouffon Moving and Storage. Ladies and gentlemen, online at gouffon.com. They got a great link over at where our blog today at tclub.team. We only have about 5,000 words up there for you today on our blog. 138 years, a tradition unlike any other in moving and storage. Shout out to Taylor Gouffon, the 5th generation. And when I say storage, I mean secure vaulted storage. Newest offering of commercial storage logistics, receiving, storage, delivery services for all your business logistic needs. Say it loud and say it proud. Gouffon Moving and Storage. Beanstar.
Mike, this may be a huge overreaction, but it may be getting late early for Notre Dame if they drop this game tomorrow against Texas A&M.
Yeah, I think if Notre Dame loses, they obviously start 0-2, and the rest of their schedule does not give them a chance for a marquee win unless USC is a lot better than people think. USC is the best team left on the schedule after this week. There's 5 ACC teams, Navy, USC. It's not an impressive schedule. So they won in College Station last year. This is a big game for Texas A&M as well. I think people, every year they're sort of highly hyped. You look at their roster and say this is a good roster, and they all, they go 8-4. How good is Marcel Reed? We're going to find out a little bit more about that. What has A.J. Carr done in the off week to get ready for what looks to be a very aggressive and physical defense? He struggled in week 1 against the Miami defense. I would argue that Texas A&M's defense is more talented. But this game also is at Notre Dame. 2 really good running backs. Jeremiah Love's the best running back in the country. I think Le'Veon Moss is one of the top 5 or 6 for A&M. A&M was 7-1 last year when Le'Veon Moss got hurt. They won 1 game the rest of the way. He's back. He's healthy. The receiving core is nothing special. The offensive line is really good. The defense is fast and aggressive. So this is a gigantic game for Notre Dame. And if you don't like the Irish, even if you don't like the Aggies, you're pulling for A&M because you want Notre Dame sort of way out of the mix for a playoff. And I'm serious. If they go 10-2, but lose to Miami and A&M with what else they have to play, I'm not sure that's going to be enough to get them into a playoff. I know it's Notre Dame, but the schedule is just not good.
Mike Hugan and breaking it down scientifically. Here's the deal about Texas A&M. Look, we've seen fire and we've seen rain around here, and we've seen some pretty bleak days. They haven't beaten a top 25 ranked team, a ranked non-conference team on the road. Okay, Hugie? I don't know if you saw this. I don't know how this is possible. They haven't beaten a ranked team on the road in non-conference since 1979. Hugie. I mean, A&M is a
Henry Ballard's days, so that's a long time ago.
They're like a government program.
They don't play anybody at non-conference away from home. This is like an A&M program that annually, pencil them in for 8-4. They're going to win a game they shouldn't. They're going to lose a game they shouldn't, and they're going to finish 8-4. And heck, that might be what the case is this year. And again, Notre Dame's defense is pretty good, and Jeremiah Love presumably will get more carries than he did in the opener. This is important for both, but I think it's far more important for Notre Dame. But I think if Mike Elko wants to elevate himself in the eyes of A&M fans, this is a game his team finds a way to win. I'm interested in seeing how Marcel Reed handles the atmosphere. Night game in Notre Dame. The crowd's going to be well oiled and loud. This is a fun game. I mean, it's a big non-conference game, and there's a lot on the line for A&M, but there's a ton on the line for Notre Dame.
All right, let's get to the main event. Hey, how many people here are fired up and ready for tomorrow? I want to hear you. Georgia is getting ready to walk into an absolute buzzsaw tomorrow afternoon at Neyland Stadium. These people are fired up, focused, and prepared and ready to see the Vols take this thing into heights we haven't seen in a while. Let's break it down, Hugie. Talk to me about this game. First of all, I don't know what we know about either team besides the fact that Tennessee looks like they've got a better quarterback than they had to run their system right now with Joey Football than Nico. I'm always going to leave you. Your thoughts?
Yeah, Aguilar has looked good. Obviously, the defensive unit he's going against tomorrow is about 10 times better than what he's seen so far. Georgia's offense had a first and goal from the 1 against Austin Peay and did not score, which says a lot about Georgia's offensive line. It was a weakness last year. 4 guys left, 4 new starters. 2 of those guys were hurt last week. They couldn't score from the 1 against Austin Peay. Gunnar Stockton, how good is he? We don't know. They've played Marshall and Austin Peay. They haven't really played opponent with a pulse. No, I think both teams' defenses are going to make it extremely difficult on the other quarterback. Kirby Smart's defense has had really no issues against the Vols offense, and Teifl's been there. But you look at what Georgia has done offensively this year. You look at Gunnar Stockton. You look at their receivers. You look at their running backs. I'm not sure how much success Georgia's offense is going to have. I expect a extremely low-scoring game. One of those old, slobber knocker games, that kind of stuff. And I don't think it's too simplistic to say the quarterback who has the better game is the team who's going to win. Stockton has got some mobility. They've leaned into that a bit. I still don't know how good a play caller Mike Bobo is. There was a clear drop-off when Monken left, but Monken is a high-level guy. I think that Bobo's sort of just a guy calling plays. Nate Frazier's a really good running back. I'm not sure Georgia has a number 2 running back. Star Lewis has looked good Star Thomas has looked good for Tennessee so far. But the defensive acumen, so to speak, of Georgia is a lot better than it is Virginia Tech or East Tennessee. So I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. Big plays, gigantic. Turnovers, gigantic. Special teams, gigantic. All those cliches. But I think bottom line is if Aguilar outplays Stockton, Tennessee wins. If Stockton outplays Aguilar, Georgia wins.
Mike, am I foolish to believe that at this point in the season, with what I believe is Kirby Smart's youngest overall roster since he's been at Georgia, that this is a more vulnerable Georgia team, especially in Week 3, than Tennessee's seen in Heupel's first 4 years here?
Oh, yeah. This is one of the big talking points for Kirby all off season. Made it he brought it up seemingly every time he was in front of a microphone, the number of young players on sophomores, freshmen, redshirt freshmen, and true sophomores. Guys who have been there 2 years or less. He talked about it ad nauseum over the summer. So this is a very it's a team with a lot of questions still. And you're right. I'd rather play Georgia in Week 3 than Week 8. So they're getting Georgia at the right time. Georgia's first road game of the year. Stockton started in the college football playoff last year. I don't think anybody expected a big game from him, making his first career start in the playoffs, and he did not play all that well. He's played okay the first 2 games, but again, the opponents were Marshall and Austin Peay. So Tennessee is good defensively. Georgia is good defensively. But questions for Georgia, the young guys on offense, how are they going to step up in a very raucous environment? And I believe tomorrow's checkerboard in Neyland, so that'll make it more interesting. I think there's an extra little oomph when schools do that kind of thing. So I think Stockton is in for a long day, but I think Aguilar could be in for a long day as well, because not only will this be Aguilar's first real defense this season, this might be the best defense he has seen in his college career. So Georgia's still got some dudes on defense, especially their linebacking core is excellent. I think you can hit some plays against their corners, but that's going to be interesting to see if that indeed happens, if Aguilar has the time to throw the deep ball.
Hughie, the way I look at this game is pretty simple. I was just talking to some guys from Chattanooga out here before we got started at Calhoun's on the River, where we are every Friday. It's an unbelievable tradition. Bino, this thing's an opportunity, man. This is it's an opportunity in the summer we didn't think we were going to have. The fact that our quarterback has shown some life and isn't a flatliner like that Nico guy who's a complete flatliner with zero pulse. I mean, the fact that we've got, a quarterback that's got some sizzle to him. And the team believes in him. It kind of just sort of makes you want to believe about tomorrow, Bino.
Yeah, and I never dreamed – I'll be honest, I never dreamed we would be here, where we would be playing Georgia in a game that I thought that we had an excellent chance to win, that the point spread's about 4.5. I didn't see that coming.
Yeah. So, Hughie, here is your opportunity to redeem yourself. After last week, you had a really bad take on Mississippi State. I tried to tell you.
Yeah, that was, but
I tried to tell.
Gagged at the end, so.
Hughie?
But still, yeah, that was. I thought Mississippi State was the worst team in the SEC. They obviously are.
My Gouffon Moving and Storage Mover of the Week. Well, it's actually your Gouffon Moving and Storage Mover of the Week.
Oh yeah, from a downslope, it's Florida. They went from, they went from a top 15 team to out of the top 25, and I don't think they get back in. Like I said before, Gouffon Moving should just go park a truck outside Napier's house, because that dude is going to be, I think, jettisoned at the end of the year.
He's moving, old school.
The biggest mover up, Mississippi State, and that was an impressive win. They dominated early, then played really bad football for 2 quarters or a quarter and a half, and then hit the big play to win it. That was more of an Arizona State coverage bust, but still, that's an impressive win for Mississippi State, a team that, frankly, I think everybody thought was the worst in the SEC, not just me.
Hey, Bino, did our fans of yesteryear really send moving vans and park them outside the house?
Bill Battle's house.
Of Bill Battle.
They most certainly did.
That happened.
Yes, that
You
happened.
plead guilty to that?
I didn't do it. It occurred,
Did
but
you
no,
sign-
I didn't do it.
When it happened, was it like big news here? Did they put it in the paper? Like, how did people
yeah.
know about it?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it was big news here.
Hughie, I love these people here because we got some freaking characters down through the years here, man. I'm talking about some serious characters here in Knoxville, and we always have. All right, Hughie, with that in mind, and you do have to come back up here and do business at some point, who do you like tomorrow in this Tennessee-Georgia game? You've got a chance right now, Hughie, to suspend your disbelief and pop this crowd.
And remember, Hughie.
Pop this crowd, Hughie.
Remember, Hughie, what you leave behind, Tony and I have to deal with for the next 2 hours.
Yes, and I have a bad back. I have a bad back, Hughie.
You look at the SEC, and yes, it's only week 3, but the door is open for Tennessee. If they walk through it tomorrow, they become, I think, the team to beat in the league. Because Alabama's not all that. They will have beaten Georgia. Still a lot of questions about Texas. How good really is Oklahoma? And LSU, I know, is ranked 3rd. But, the win over Clemson, that does not look all that impressive considering what happened in Clemson last week. But I think Tennessee is going to win the game tomorrow. I do not trust Georgia's offense. I think Stockton is he's a work in progress. And, again, I think playing Gunnar Stockton in Week 3 is a lot better than playing Gunnar Stockton in Week 8 because I think the Georgia offensive line will have meshed and gelled, whatever else you want, what verb you want to use. They will be better later in the season. But the Georgia defense is real. The Tennessee defense is real. I don't think the winner will score more than 17 points, maybe 20. I think it'll be a low-scoring game, but I actually think the Vols, I think playing at home makes a gigantic difference in these kind of games. So I am going to pick Tennessee.
Mike Hugan, ladies and gentlemen, has picked the Tennessee Volunteers to win tomorrow. And what do we say to that? This is going to be incredible. Hugie, I love you. You're my man. Any final thoughts for us here on the way out? And thank you for not getting me beat up out here today.
I like lower levels of football. And to me, one of the coolest games tomorrow, it's strictly because of the nicknames. Erskine is playing at Presbyterian. These two schools are both located in North Carolina. It's the Flying Fleet at the Blue Hose. And Erskine's a Division II school. The nickname is the Flying Fleet.
The Flying Fleet against the Blue Hose, Bino.
Awesome. Better than Blue Hose, the Flying Fleet.
I've seen some Blue Hose. Hey, Yugi, thank you. You're my man. Much love to you.
All right, talk to you next week. Thanks, man.
The Flying Fleet versus the Blue Hose, Bino.
Only Mike could dig that one out.
Come on now.
And he knows the second-team tackle on both of those teams.
Oh, no question. He is an absolute sicko degenerate. All right, Will Heftlin, VIP play. Will, how you doing, buddy?
Good, Tone. How are you?
Well, is this what it looks like when we're down here during baseball season, Will?
Yeah, just a little bigger scale, but
yeah, just
similar.
A few more folks. Y'all, this is Tennessee World Series hero, Vol baseball, Will Heftlin. Give him a round of applause. I love him. Willie's a local boy made good. All right, Willie. I'm going to ask Bino this on the other side. I'm going to ask the callers the rest of the day.
Mm-hmm.
Two things. How are the Vols going to respond tomorrow? Who are your two players that are going to shine? Two to shine tomorrow for the Vols tomorrow.
So we'll start with the first question.
All right.
In a big-time game, there's going to be punches thrown both ways.
Yep.
One of the things I've really thought about was the game flow and whether or not this will kind of be a feeling out process early, or if both guys say, hey, we're going to come out and take a shot immediately. And I think that'll tell us a lot. But at some point there's going to be adversity, and the way to respond to that is keep playing. And depending on when that happens, because after the first few drives they'll settle in, right? And then it's playing ball. But especially early, you almost have to try to calm yourself down as much as you can, and just do your job and stick to your assignment. That may sound like coach speak a little bit, but it's true. That's why they say it. So the two players, I'll give one offense, one defense. Starting on defense, Georgia has probably shown nothing, right? Have shown nothing. They sleepwalk through their first 2 weeks. Kirby's notorious for that. Gibson and McCoy are still out, right? And Hood has played phenomenal, but he's going to have to play phenomenal tomorrow because Georgia is better on the outside than they were last year. They haven't really gotten those tight ends involved, so there may be some combo routes where Hood gets put in a particular situation because I assume Tennessee will run a lot of zone. So he's got to play well. Offensively, outside of the obvious, with it being Joey Aguilar leading the charge, you've got to get some plays, at least one big play from Mikey Matthews, who has done it. He's done it the first few weeks, but I think for Tennessee to win the game, you've got to take a couple shots and connect on a couple of those. Maybe a contested catch. Maybe he beats a guy and rips off a big play.
Bino, when we come back, I'm going to ask you the same question. And then the other thing I'm going to ask is, how many shots of 30 yards and longer will Tennessee take with that passing game tomorrow? Because I think you got to be committed to it. I think these big games are games of big plays. I think a lot of what you do is predicated on making big plays. I want this team to go out there tomorrow the way I feel today, which is, what do you have to lose? I mean, these guys beat you every year. What do you – be yourself. Be loose. Play the game. Don't play tight. Enjoy the moment. Walk in the moment. It's going to be a really, really beautiful time. We're having a great time at Calhoun's on the river. Let's get a brief timeout. We'll get some calls in at 865-200-5402. Again, 865-200-5402. If you want to jump in with us, we'll get some calls in. I got the great Will Heftlin in the mix and in the hunt, along with Bino, Jeff Henderson. My name's Tony Basilio. I want to encourage you to go check us out at tclub.team today. Get about 4,000 words up there on the festivities this weekend. We continue with more on your other side right after this.
Whether it's baseball, football, softball, church groups, or schools, if you're raising money, do it with locally roasted Grade A Grounds coffee. I'm Billy Miller, a Vol alum and Knoxville native. You keep 40% of sales, and we donate 5% back to our East Tennessee community. Get started today by visiting our website at gradeagrounds.com.
Score a TD every time with T3 Vodka. T3 is Tennessee's premium vodka, handcrafted with passion, precision, and a whole lot of pride. T3 Vodka is taking the Volunteer State by storm. T3 Vodka, handcrafted in the majesty of the foothills of the Great Smoky Mountains, where quality isn't just a promise, it's a way of life. Filtered 10 times and 80 proof, T3 Vodka delivers a smoothness that's unmatched. This dedication to excellence has already earned T3 Vodka prestigious accolades. T3 is a 5-time gold medal winning vodka and the 2025 SIPS Consumer Choice Award medal winner. Whether you're sipping it neat or on the rocks or mixing up your favorite cocktail, T3 Vodka is your choice for a premium, award-winning experience. Score a T3 TD and ask for T3 Vodka by name at restaurants and wine and liquor stores today. Drink it neat, drink it right. Drink T3 Vodka and score a touchdown every time. T3, Tennessee's premium vodka. Distributed by Athens Distributing Company. Please drink responsibly. Basilio here. No one does it like Alumni Hall. I'm here to tell you, living Vol fan, only one place. That's the best place to shop for Tennessee gear, and that's Alumni Hall. The best and largest selection of Tennessee apparel for the whole family. Top brands like Nike and Champion, Columbia, Peter Millar. Load up on hats, accessories, Yeti, all your tailgating necessities. Download the Alumni Hall app, click account, and it'll tell you how much Hall cash you've earned. You earn $10 in rewards for every $150 you spend. Alumni Hall, with physical locations in Murfreesboro, Bristol, and 3 locations in Knoxville, now open in Johnson City. Pop into Alumni Hall and get ready and tell them Tony B sent you.
Hi, I'm Jim Simpson, owner of Simpson Meats. When's the last time you grilled a really good burger or steak? One your friends still talk about. Our goal at Simpson Meats is to make that happen every time you have a cookout. All of our cuts of meats, steaks, burgers, briskets, and pork are always fresh, flavorful, and sustainably sourced. We are family owned, so we know the importance of knowing how and where your food is raised. We have been putting quality first since 1888. Visit our butcher shop off Lovell Road or online at simpsonmeats.com.
Okay, so we really need uniforms and equipment for this season. Can I trust you with that? Cool, I'll just order them online. What? Yeah, I'm gonna hop online and I'm gonna get them ordered. Hold up, that's not a good idea. We shouldn't just spend money on some random online retailer, okay? I mean, it seems pretty convenient. Trust me, it's a terrible idea. Let me simplify this for you. SM Athletics. Okay, how do you pronounce it? SM Athletics? They're the go-to for uniforms and equipment, whether it's for universities, high schools, youth leagues, you name it. So So why wouldn't you rather go with professionals who can guide us through the process, design the perfect uniforms, and deliver the best equipment? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. What's the name again? SM Athletics. Right. It's definitely smarter to go with a company that emphasizes customer service, fair pricing, and, of course, excellent products. Exactly. So, yeah, I guess it's settled then. For uniforms and equipment for all sports, it's SM Athletics.
Yeah, it's another day, but what kind of day is it really? A day of doom scrolling? Laundry day? Nah, it's a White Claw day. Light and refreshing tasting, uniquely cold way filtered. There's an iconic flavor for everyone. So grab a pack, grab your friends. Make the most of each day with those who matter most. When you're together with White Claw, every day is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. You just gotta grab it. White Claw. Grab life by the claw. Please drink responsibly. Hard seltzer with flavors. White Claw Seltzer Works, Chicago, Illinois.
Got a problem tree looming over your home? Call ECR Total Landscapes. Whether it's trimming, removal, or storm cleanup, our certified pros get the job done safely and efficiently. We're licensed, insured, and ready 24/7 for emergency calls. Big or small, we cut them all. ECR Total Landscapes. Call now for a free estimate, 865-384-2012, and mention promo code FANRUN for free stump grinding on any tree removal now through the end of the year. Also, visit us at ecrtotallandscapes.com.
Basilio here for Budget Transmissions. TGMD, the great Matt Dixon, took his Ford Escape to budget, and like our gold bullet back in the day, it was a total mess. And now, Matt's back in the game. He's got a new transmission, axle, wheel bearing, both radiator hoses, engine mounts, coolant hoses. I mean, his Ford Escape was about to escape to the junkyard, but he didn't begrudge it. He took it to budget, and now he's on his way back to Omaha. Budget Transmissions, over 30 years in business, conveniently located in Bearden. All extended service contracts are honored. A gold certified Repair Pal member. 865-584-4391. 865-584-4391. Budget Transmissions. Don't begrudge it. Take it to budget.
Hey there, Basilio family. Jennifer Morris here with Keller Williams Realty. The countdown to fall football is on. Is your fall plan missing the perfect home to watch the Vols make another playoff run? If a new view is on your game day checklist, I'm ready to help you find it. Don't wait until kickoff. Give me a call today at 865-694-5904 or visit my website at nextmovesmokymountains.com. That's nextmovesmokymountains.com, and go Vols.
Josh Collins at Collins Insurance Agency. At Collins Insurance, we strive to ensure our customers receive better coverage along with bigger savings. Our community is important to us. We want to provide exceptional service to our customers. Anybody can provide great rates, great coverage, but can you also get great service? And hey, don't just take my word for it.
What's up, everybody? Zakai Ziegler here. My family turns to Collins Insurance Agency for the best service, coverage, and price.
So don't just go online and get some random insurance. Experience the Collins Insurance difference.
Like he said, experience the Collins Insurance difference. CollinsInsuranceTN.com. CollinsInsuranceTN.com. And hey, their Mama's Easy approved. CollinsInsuranceTN.com. Thank you to Josh Collins and ZZ.
One more thing, Tony. Go Vols.
You're listening to FM 105.7 and AM 1340, WKGN Knoxville, and W289CU Knoxville, Fan Run Radio.
And we're back with you. Bino, we've got a caller on the line we're going to go to. I think he's going by the name South Florida. I think he's calling himself South Florida right now. Before we bring South Florida in, our caller South Florida.
Well, that's good because they're the Bulls.
Interesting. I need the help of the folks out here at Calhoun's on the river right now. And Grade A Grounds Billy in the back, I want to hear you in the very, very back. He must be in the back row. All right, here we go. I want to give him one all around the world. Here's the truth. There are thousands and thousands of people listening to us all over the world right now that want to be here on this beautiful, beautiful would-be autumn mid-afternoon. Here we go. We're going to do It's Great to Be a Tennessee Vol. I'm going to add my own flavor to it. in honor of Frosty, the Vol boys, and everybody around the world. Here we go. I said it's... Ha ha! He! Yoshi ha! Yoshi he! You guys are awesome. All right, let's bring our next caller in, ladies and gentlemen. Put your hands together, meet and greet South Florida. South Florida, welcome in.
Hey, Tony B. Hey, Tony B.
Hey. Welcome in, South Florida.
Hey, how many people was that? 3 people singing that song? Because I didn't hear a damn thing.
All right, let's give it to them one more time. South Florida wants to hear you. I said it's... Ha ha! Hee hee! Southie Florida! Southie Florida! Thank y'all.
Hey, Tony B. Why you got all them kids down there? It don't sound like no grown-ups. How much you pay them people?
Hey, South Florida. You need to worry about your directional school that you follow now. South Florida.
Hey,
South Florida.
Let me tell you this. Hugie don't know a damn thing. Because you know what? The first thing we got to do is when we play anybody is spot the ball. We lost by 2 points, bro, and we beat ourselves. And I tell my good friend Tyson King that all the time. So guess what? Spot the ball. We're going to go down to LSU and whip that ass, Tony B. Just that simple. It's just that simple.
I think they're winning tomorrow, Bino.
We're going to beat y'all this year and going to beat their ass again.
I think Hugan's right. I think tomorrow night at nightfall, Georgia's going to have a loss. LSU's going to have a loss. Alabama's going to have a loss. Texas is going to have a loss. And Tennessee's going to be sitting there at the top of that mountain tomorrow night.
I'll take it.
I really do believe that. I think Florida, hey, listen, I'm counting on your little rinky-dink team to do us a favor tomorrow night, man.
Hey, Tony B, all that you just said, you must still believe in unicorns too, don't you?
Hey, Florida. What has a better chance of happening? Your South Florida boys going to LSU and winning, or my team beating Georgia tomorrow in the squared circle in Neyland Stadium?
Well, Tony B, you haven't played nobody but 2 middle school teams. What do you expect? You expect it's just going to continue? Y'all do this every year. You and your fans do this every year. Get so hyped to just let yourself down, man. Listen, I'm going to introduce y'all to my circus, okay?
Hey, South Florida.
So y'all need one after this game.
Hey, South Florida. Here's the deal. We might have played rinky-dink teams, but we didn't lose to one. I mean, your name is South Florida on here right now, my brother. You're South Florida.
They from Florida. They going to play each other hard. That's who got the athletes,
now,
Florida.
Hey,
Tennessee don't have the athletes.
Hey, when you're signing autographs in the community now, are you putting S-O Florida or are you spelling South out? That's all I want to know.
Neither one. Go,
well, you're out of here. Stick a fork in him. I'm sick of him. All right, let's go to the phones. Bino.
What's he doing in here? He hates both sides of this game.
Bino, you fired me up, you focused me, and you prepared me right now. How are we going to respond tomorrow to this spot?
Well, Tony, I'm attending the game, and I'm a personality, so I can't make a pick on the game. But I'll give you – that's what Herbie's stance there. I want Will had he had 2 really good selections. I'm going to go a little bit different.
All right.
I think that Tennessee's going to combat some of what they've seen against Georgia by throwing the ball to backs. I think Star Thomas is getting ready to have a big day tomorrow because I think he's the most versatile of our 3 backs as far as running the football and catching it. And then we've heard a little bit about Georgia's offensive line, not quite meshing yet. Joshua Joseph spends all afternoon in their backfield, giving Gunnar Stockton problems. So those are my 2.
Will, your thoughts on Bino's sentiments in the game tomorrow?
Two good choices. The more I think about it, Miles Kitzelman needs to be involved.
Yes, absolutely.
Needs to have a good day.
Absolutely.
Tony, I got a question for you.
Yes.
As we get ourselves focused and prepared and ready to go into Neyland 3:30 tomorrow, the 102,000 fans have a job to do. And that's an environment that is unlike one that's been seen in this stadium in the past couple years.
Yes.
They've got to top what it was against Alabama, which is a tall task because that 22 Alabama win was unbelievable. But let me ask you this. What number of false starts for Georgia that we can attribute to the crowd and the fans and communication issues for Gunnar Stockton and his coaches? How many false starts do Tennessee fans need to win tomorrow?
Hey, Bino, he's got a great point. When Alabama came in 2022, there were 7 false starts. 7. Nick Saban was over there, and I mean, you know, what was left of his kiwi shoe polish number 3 brown dye job that he had, by nightfall, he was over there losing his mind, Bino. Can we replicate that tomorrow in Neyland Stadium?
Well, one thing I know, if we have an issue tomorrow, it will not be the environment in that stadium. It'll be there. It's always there, especially at this level of game. That's not going to be an issue. Will's the VIP guy. I'll set the number at 5.5.
Yeah, 5.5, Willie. So Bino set the number at 5.5. Where are we going, over or under, Willie, on 5.5?
I think you need more. If you got 7 against Bama,
yep, it might have been 6.
I think if you're going into that stadium tomorrow, you've got a goal. How do we get 8? How do we influence 8 false starts? Because that will directly impact the game. If they're behind the line of scrimmage, if they've got to go silent count, can't get their guys on the same page, then Josephs, who Bino's talking about, and the rest of the D-line can tee off and time it up. It can make a huge difference.
There's zero question that the difference in tomorrow's game, in my mind, is going to be that it is right here. This place just feels different this week. I don't know what to tell you. It just those of you that are listening from around the world have to trust me. You do this enough, and you know what the thing feels like, and the vibes. Okay, if I can use that term, are there. The vibes are there. 865-200. 5402. Bri tells me the lines are wide open. So an opportunity now for you to jump in with us. We want to kick it around with you, no matter where you may be. The question is, what do you think happens tomorrow? How do the Vols handle this opportunity? And Bino, I got a guy I just met a second ago that runs a West Town Mall, and he said he had a chance to hang out with the great Carl Pickens recently, and he's got a Carl Pickens jersey on. And he's sitting right over here. Stand up, gentlemen, with the Carl. Bino, look at his shirt. Turn around. Gah! That's old school. Here's the thing. He said he reached out to Carl. Carl came to town for a golf tournament. Carl met him, had lunch, hung out with him, honored him. That's kind of what this stuff's all about, you know? We do this thing better than anybody. This coming together deal. I just sense, you know, I remember the night Carl Pickens made that great catch against Auburn in there. Me and lovely young Laura were just married. We were in that stadium. We were just back on a September night. And I go back to that Auburn game in '85. This thing feels like it just feels like a special moment's going to happen tomorrow. So the question for the listeners listening to us around the world is, what is this team? How are they going to handle it? How are they going to handle the moment? Hugan's right. This is easily the biggest opportunity of Aguilar's life.
Yeah, the biggest challenge of his life. But he's taken a whole bunch of snaps, Tony, and I feel good about that. He's been he's been behind center, and I know it hasn't been Georgia, but still he doesn't look like a guy that scares to me, and that makes me feel good about tomorrow too, and his performance tomorrow.
Hey, Will, how do you slow your heart rate down? I mean, you pitched out in Omaha. You pitch in all these spots, right? Aguilar's got to slow it down tomorrow. How do you slow it down?
Nerves are a funny thing because they're good, but you got to be able to control them. Breathing and just taking a sec when he runs through and before the game starts. Just soak it in for a sec and then recenter yourself. But I want him to be who he really is tomorrow. For Tennessee to win, he's got to be wide open. Be who you are. Be aggressive. And if he turns the ball over being aggressive and making the right read, then I can live with that. Somebody may disagree. They may, I just think for Tennessee to win, they've got to take shots, and he's a good character to do that. It's certainly who he is, but I think you let him run and give it your best bolt.
Bino, from your perspective, how many deep shots tomorrow? And I'm talking 30 yards or more down the field. I agree with him. Look, I love this new wrinkle in the offense and getting the ball to the backs and all that stuff they're going to do. I believe you. And then throwing inside, trusting this guy to throw the ball in the middle of the field, which they didn't trust the last guy to do it. And they sure didn't trust Joe Milton to do it, but they trust this guy to do it. But the question becomes, for you and for all, is how many deep shots, Bino? And then we go to the phones. What do you think?
2.5 to 3 per half, Tony, somewhere in there.
Yep.
5 to 6 through the course of the game. And I think Will's right about Kitzelman. And I think Tennessee has – I think they have purposely not featured a tight end so far in 2 games against teams.
Yep.
Because I think that will be a big part of their game tomorrow. But they're not going to go away from trying to throw the ball over the top because that's the essence of his offense.
Bino, if they hit 2 deep passes tomorrow, 2 of them, I'm talking 40-plus yards, they'll win that game.
Agree.
And I don't know how you get there. I don't know what the number is you got to throw. The thing those deep balls do is they geek that crowd up unlike anything else. Maybe a strip sack fumble.
Yeah.
Geeks the crowd up. But a deep pass play in that stadium tomorrow, it's been alleged that Mike Matthews' mom might be on her way down here today. I hope she does so we can give her a round of applause. Here's the deal. We need to see those receivers have a great game tomorrow. That has to happen. You will not win that game if those guys don't win some matchups tomorrow. It's not going to happen.
No, that's right. That's right.
Because that's
what's been missing.
That's what's happened in this. If we're honest about it,
yeah.
What Georgia's done is they've gone out there and grabbed their guys, and they get away with it, 1-on-1 coverage, and they're going to do it tomorrow. They're going to put their hands on our guys. All right, let's go to the phones. Zahal, welcome in. Welcome in, Zahal. You're on the air.
This is Zakai.
Oh, Zakai, welcome in. You're on the air. Zakai, welcome in. You're on the air.
Let's go to Bobby.
Bobby, welcome in. You're on the air.
Hey, Basilio. Say, boys. Hope you're having fun today.
Hey, welcome in.
Myself.
It's unbelievable.
I don't know what happened to my other dudes. Zakai's one of my favorite callers. I was hoping to hear him. Yet today is a special day in East Tennessee, man. There's something. Water tastes sweeter, life tastes better. Crowd's going to yell louder. My wife told me I had to call in before the 1 o'clock hour because I got to watch my cousin today. I have missed a few minutes of the show today. Have you had a big Josh call yet? Can we put out the APB?
No. We just now opened the phone lines. You are the first.
Okay. Then I hope to not drop the ball here. Tony, after seeing that picture of him on Twitter the other day, can we call him Colossal Josh, by the way, from now on? That guy's an absolute animal. And he embodies everything we are as a fan base. What a guy. Hardworking guy. I look forward to hearing his call today because you damn well know he's calling in.
He is absolutely sexy. Josh is man candy. That's what he is. Man candy.
I'm sure he heard that. Tone, I love you actually took the words right out of my mouth. If we hit 2 deep shots tomorrow and maybe one on that first series, that place is going to be unruly all day.
It's going to be totally lit.
Yep. Well, and with that, I'll say this. My prediction is that our quarterback, Tennessee, does pull off a victory somehow. I don't know how it's going to happen. And our quarterback launches himself into the top 10 of the Heisman talk, and we're going to be the talk of college football because everybody wants to be us. They always have. Georgia's inferior to us. We don't even respect them because we whipped their ass so many times in the 90s. They're a moribund fan base that's never happy about anything. You know, they won 2 natties, and everybody's already forgot it. So with that said, I think we win tomorrow, guys. And if a grown man barks at you today, I don't know what you should do, but I don't think I'd take that. Take care.
Well, I wouldn't feed him a treat. If a grown man barks at me, they're not getting a treat. I can tell you that. What 2 volunteers, you tell me on the other side, are we going to be talking about tomorrow night in our Garza Law 5th Quarter Fan Reaction Program? And if Hugan's right, as he called the shot earlier today, man, I feel like I'm losing my voice. I've been yelling. Bino, you got to, moderate my yelling. Laura just texted me and said, quit yelling. It's distorting. She's telling me I'm distorting, Bino. Is that the thanks I get for pouring my heart out?
I'm not in this one, Tone.
No, I want you to get in the middle of
No.
an argument with me and my wife, Bino.
I'd rather not. Thank you.
Brief timeout. We come back with more on the other side. Upon the continuance, I want to hear from you. Lines are wide open. What happens tomorrow? How do the Vols respond? As we continue with more after this.
Guests appear on the TLD Logistics Hotline. Online at tldlogistics.com.
You got to dream about buying some land and building on that land? Well, Waterside Contracting is your ticket. 25 years of making dreams come true, Michael Scott. For hundreds in our area, custom homes or remodels, Waterside Contracting will build on your lot. They do incredible work all over the area. Structural integrity, quality without compromise. It's a way of life with Waterside Contract. Check out the wonderful work Waterside does. WatersideContractingLLC.com. When it's time for your dreams to come true. Quality without compromising. Waterside Contracting.
College football fans, Chris Fowler here with the play call. This season, go for Dose with ice-cold refreshing Dos Equis. It's more than a single play. It's a mindset. Think of it as a 2-point conversion for real life. Taking the risk, making the bold move. Whenever we get the chance to go big, we take it. On the field and off, always go for Dose with Dos Equis.
Enjoy Dos Equis responsibly. Copyright 2024 Dos Equis Lager Especial Beer. Imported by Cervezas Mexicanas, White Plains, New York.
Whether it's baseball, football, softball, church groups, or schools, if you're raising money, do it with locally roasted Grade A Grounds coffee. I'm Billy Miller, a Vol alum and Knoxville native. You keep 40% of sales, and we donate 5% back to our East Tennessee community. Get started today by visiting our website at gradeagrounds.com.
Fall officially begins this month, so now is the perfect time to make sure your home's HVAC system is ready for the season ahead. Don't ignore the warning signs that your heating or cooling system is struggling or nearing the end of its lifespan. And if you need fast, reliable HVAC repairs, seasonal preventative maintenance, or want to invest in a new high-efficiency system, then call the trusted HVAC experts at Pipe Wrench Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Whatever HVAC problems you encounter, our certified technicians will make a full assessment and then provide the best long-term solution to keep your home comfortable again all year long. We make it easy with free on-site estimates for replacements and free second opinions on repairs. And if budgets are tight, we offer flexible payment plans including 0% financing with credit approval. Be sure to ask about our 10-plus year warranties that are 2 times longer than industry standards so you don't spend a cent on unexpected costs in the future. So call Pipe Wrench at 865-264-8090 or book online at pipewrench.com to schedule your appointment today. And as always, same-day service guaranteed or the visit is free.
Hi, I'm Jim Simpson, owner of Simpson Meats. When's the last time you grilled a really good burger or steak? One your friends still talk about. Our goal at Simpson Meats is to make that happen every time you have a cookout. All of our cuts of meats, steaks, burgers, briskets, and pork are always fresh, flavorful, and sustainably sourced. We are family owned, so we know the importance of knowing how and where your food is raised. We have been putting quality first since 1888. Visit our butcher shop off Lovell Road or online at simpsonmeats.com.
Hey there, Basilio family. Jennifer Morse here with Keller Williams Realty. The countdown to fall football is on. Is your fall plan missing the perfect home to watch the Vols make another playoff run? If a new view is on your game day checklist, I'm ready to help you find it. Don't wait until kickoff. Give me a call today at 865-694-5904 or visit my website at nextmovesmokymountains.com. That's nextmovesmokymountains.com, and go Vols.
Tony Basilio, and we are live once again with Chad Stockton of FC Alliance. And Chad, you're out there on the field, 100 strong here in Knoxville. Talk to me. What's been going on with FC Alliance now that the weather's heating up?
We're out here for the first night of the boys' tryouts. We have over 400 kids that'll be here tonight. So a lot of exciting times right now for us. Our club team start at U9 and we go all the way through U19. We have over 1,000 kids that come from Chattanooga from the Tri-Cities that make all our teams and make this club what it is today. So we're excited about it. We finished the younger kids a couple of weeks ago. We just finished the girls last night, and now we're on to our older boys program as we speak right now.
And we're blowing and going in the Tri-Cities. Tell me about it.
We started FC Alliance North 1 year ago, and coming off the first year, we are the largest, most competitive club up in the Tri-Cities area. We just finished our tryouts last night. Looks like right now we will be well over 400 kids for the upcoming season. So great things happening up there. We've put our boys into some really good regional leagues. So we're excited about what the future holds for them and also our girls programs.
If you want more information, check them out at fcallianceknox.org. That's fcallianceknox.org. Chad Stockton, keep growing the beautiful game here in East Tennessee.
Absolutely. Thanks, Tony.
Tony Basilio along with the great Mark Griffin. And we're here to talk about our friends at Performance Medicine. And Griff, their slogan, stay educated, stay healthy. That's you.
Wow. I really like to think that, Tony, and I'd like to give Dr. Rogers a lot of credit because I definitely want to stay educated and healthy, and knowing that he's putting the time and effort in to make sure of my care, I want to encourage your listeners to put the time to learn and become educated and get to know Dr. Rogers and see if it can help with your health as well.
And there's a really, really easy way to do that. In fact, they've got their own YouTube channel. You can see Dr. Rogers for himself with his staff. It's called The Performance Medicine Show over at the Performance Medicine channel over on YouTube. Also, more information at performancemedicine.net. To our friends in North Knoxville, a brand new location over in Fountain City, now accepting patients. So many ways to reach Dr. Rogers. And like they say, stay educated, stay healthy. Performance Medicine, online, performancemedicine.net.
Located in Knoxville's historic Old City, Barley's offers great food, live music, the best draft beer selection in town, and now your new favorite place to watch sports. Their indoor projector is perfect for any weather, and they've revamped their upstairs area with more TVs to take in all of the action. Their menu features hand-battered chicken tenders, juicy burgers, fresh salads, and the tastiest pizza in Knoxville. You can enjoy their happy hour drink specials daily from open until 6 p.m. Barley's Tap Room and Pizzeria.
When it's past high noon, it's time for a vodka soda made with a vodka you've actually heard of. I'm talking White Claw vodka soda made with White Claw premium vodka. JB Smooth Only drinks vodka soda made with the world's smoothest vodka.
And you can too. Pick you up a bottle of the triple wave filtered vodka that's been distilled 5 times. White Claw Premium Vodka comes in 4 flavors: black cherry, mango, pineapple, and just vodka. You haven't had vodka like this. No one has. White Claw Premium Vodka. Please drink responsibly.
Tony B here with the great Zakai Ziegler for
Hey,
Advent.
whoa. Tony, I got this. Hey, Tennessee, it's Easy here. Next time you have an electric issue at your home or business, call my friends at Advent Electric. With offices in Knoxville and Nashville, it's Mama's Easy approved.
You heard it from the most electrifying player in the league. Call the service professionals at Advent Electric, 865-588-0631. Online, adventelectric.com. Tell them ZZ sent you.
Tony B back with you, fired up, focused, and prepared. Question for you is how the Vols handle the moment tomorrow. We have been, I tell you what, if they handle it like this crowd out here is handling today, what a gorgeous East Tennessee day we've gotten here. I mean, a gorgeous East Tennessee day. And, Bino, you've gone and complicated things. You deviated from our lunch, man. You didn't get the grilled chicken salad. What, you're eating ribs? You're making a mess over here.
Georgia week, Tony. I ain't messing with no salad. I'm hammering some. I'm going straight carnivore.
Let's go! As rapper Andy. Hey, y'all, we got some Georgia fans in the house today. Let's make them feel welcome. Big welcome to the Georgia fans. All right, let's go to the phones. Before we do, though, we've got a VIP play. VIP play, Will. Basilio's got a VIP play tomorrow for the ages. The last time I gave one of these out, the last kind of real football game we played, Syracuse, it hit. Now, I'm not into public service announcements, but if you want to make a little money, this is time for the Profit Center. Grade A Grounds Billy in the back there. Listen up. VIP play, Will. What is the play that pays tomorrow? And we've even juiced it up for the living listener. Hit it.
Let me make sure I'm saying this right. I think you got Tennessee plus the 4 points.
You don't have it in front of you? All right.
You've got Georgia under 13.5
You're a good
first half.
Wait a second here.
And
VIP
Tennessee team total over 22.
There you go, Willie. Make sure you got it.
That was right.
Read it again.
Tennessee plus 4. Tennessee to score over 22.5 points. And Georgia under 13.5 in the first half. That was originally plus 235. Got a little squeeze on it. Boosted to plus 265. Got to be 21 and in Tennessee to bet. Got a gambling problem. 1-800-GAMBLER.
Bino, from your perspective, what do you think of our parlay? Because I'm feeling it, and I called it kind of a similar shot in the Syracuse game. But from your perspective, Tennessee goes over 22 tomorrow finally. They finally solved the riddle. I'm going off plus 4, and Georgia under 13.5 in the first half. I think the Vols jump on them in the first half. I think the crowd gets to that quarterback tomorrow, and I think we have a lot of fun.
That parlay pays off, Tony. You're going to have a lot of fun all night. Saturday night.
You got
on
that
the post-game
right.
show.
You got that right. You are right on the money on that, Bino, because I don't know that we come up for air tomorrow. Vols win this game. Let's go back to our busy phones, and we'll get our next call in. TC in Athens, welcome in.
Tony B, Bino, thanks for taking my call. Man,
what it is, my brother, what it is.
You fight down there, TC?
What's that?
Are you fighting the good fight down there?
Brother, you better believe it. I'm fighting it strong as I can. But rolling through Chattanooga right now, and can you believe it? There's all kinds of traffic coming through Chattanooga there at the interchange. Who would have thought? But I'm just I was hoping to get make my way up there and be with you guys at Calhoun, but doesn't look like I'm going to get up there in time. But anyway, guys, it is time for us to beat Georgia. I want to tell you a little story because younger people, they don't realize, man, how we owned Georgia at one time. I went to college with a buddy. I went to Lee there in Cleveland, Tennessee, and had a buddy of mine that was from Athens, Georgia. We were frat brothers, good friends. And then, I graduated, he graduated. And I actually hadn't seen him in a couple of years. And in 1998, we played in Athens, okay? And so I go to the game. And if you remember correctly, in 98, the week before, we lost Jamal Lewis to that ACL injury in the Auburn game. And Georgia had played LSU in a really tough game, beating LSU. And we rolled into Athens, and they thought they were going to dog walk us, okay? I mean, that's just – they had never heard of Sean Bryson. They had never heard of Travis Stevens, okay? And what did we do? We ran the ball down their throats and made them like it. And after the game, I walk out of the stadium, and I see a guy. I'm like, man, I think I know that guy. And sure enough, it was my buddy Phil. And he turns around, and, brother, he sees me, and he is crying crocodile tears, huge Georgia fan. And his exact words were to me were, we're never going to beat Tennessee. We're never going to beat Tennessee. As he just cried his eyes out. And, boys, I'm ready to get back. It is time for us to own Georgia once again. And it's time for those players that are from the state of Georgia that play for the Big Orange, that wear that tee. It's time for them to have their heyday tomorrow so that when they come back to Georgia after a huge win, they can talk crap and they can wear that tee with pride in the state of Georgia. What do y'all think about that?
I think you're right. I think it's time to end this thing. Look, if it doesn't happen tomorrow, I'm not going to get on and, get all over this team for not doing it. But, man, this is a great chance. And the 90s were so funny because Georgia would build themselves up, get way out over their skis, and then they were like a ski jumper. They would jump, and both their skis would come off. Looked like the agony of defeat, Bino.
We beat them 9 in a row, Tony, and we absolutely cannot let them match that tomorrow.
No.
Can't let them do it.
No.
Can't let them do it.
No, 8's enough. 8 is enough.
Well, I'm ready to run the ball down their throat with that Carnes Pie Beaver, my alma mater. I want to see him have a big day tomorrow. I want to see all those running backs have a big day. I want to see Joey Swagular throw it all over the field. And, again, just take it to them, man. Let's do it. It's time.
I love it, man. I hope he's himself. As the great Will Heftlin said, Willie, you got to go. Thank you, my brother. It's been incredible seeing you. Call the shot, Willie.
Always a pleasure.
Call the shot, Willie. What happens tomorrow? Call the shot.
It's going to be a tight one. But if you win by 3, I think that believes you covered the +4. So Tennessee 27, Georgia 24.
Will, thanks, man. The great Will Heftlin, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, brother. And 27-24 final is what he says. Hey, listen. I don't know if I'm going to live through that. Thinking about a 27-24 final. Let me, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, she's lovely, she's talented, she's Amachi Brook. It is right around the corner, Amachi Brook.
Can't believe
Say it loud and say it proud. Tell the living listener what we're getting ready to do, Amachi Brook. Get on out here.
Okay.
Tell the living listener what we're getting ready to do.
Well, I'm pumped up, Tony. We are waiting for our next, it's the 10th year, right? we're doing the 10th
10th
year
year
Amachi tailgate. And for those that don't know what Amachi is, it's a mentoring program here in Knox County, and we work with kids that have one or both parents incarcerated. And what all of the listeners do every year, Tony helps facilitate to make this happen, is we do a tailgate experience for the kids. It's a one-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Some of them, most of them, it's their first UT football game, and they get to see that sea of orange, and it is absolutely fantastic.
These kids, many of them, it'll be the first time they've ever been on the campus.
Yeah.
And it's such an inspiring thing. And when I think about as tight as Tennessee tickets are now,
Yeah.
people give their tickets from all over the country
Mm-hmm.
for these kids to have an opportunity. So they bow out for one day. So a youngster who has one or both parents incarcerated, a youngster and their mentor
Yep.
get an opportunity to go to that game. Our friends at Calhoun's help us with the catering. We've got people in Nashville who buy the tailgate spot, Tailgate Tennessee, which is like $3,000 every year.
It's incredible.
I mean, it melts my heart. Last week we had somebody on here share it with us.
Well, I won't say his name, but we had a gentleman that just really wanted to give back and make this day as great as it can be, and he actually sent us a donation for $2,000.
Wow.
Yeah. Put tears in my eyes. It was beautiful.
So the tailgate is going to be when Amachi. And by the way, you can go over to tclub.team and check out the information on it. If you want to come and be there and see it, we would encourage you to do that. We've had people in the years past who have given their tickets away and have just come to hang out with the kids just to see it, play with the kids. You're certainly invited to do that and see what Amachi does. In fact, we've had listeners come out of the audience and say that they want to mentor
yeah, just last week.
these precious youngsters.
Yeah.
Isn't that cool?
It's amazing.
I love it, man. So what's the game, and how do they get in touch with you?
Yes, so you can do a couple of different things. The game is November 15th. It's the New Mexico State game. We're very excited. And if you're really interested in wanting to learn more about Amachi, you can go to Tony's blog, and I have all my contact information there. You can visit our website, www.klf.org, to learn more about us. But I always say, tell your friends. This is a thing where all the community comes together, and every year you all surprise me. I get nervous we're not going to get enough tickets, and somehow God pulls through.
Well, you're doing God's work, and I applaud you. Now, question for you today.
Okay.
You're doing all this good work, right?
Yeah.
I would hate for you to get booed up here.
Oh, no.
So who's going to win tomorrow?
Oh, my
listen,
goodness.
I don't want this to end badly for you. I want this segment to end in love and celebration. So who wins tomorrow?
I'm a UT alum, Tony.
Yeah.
Of course the Vols are going to win.
Let's go!
Oh, my goodness. Duh.
Let's go! Let's go! How about a round of applause for Amachi Brooks? She's doing God's work. And please help us out. Please help us out. Bino, I'm nervous. We're not going to get enough tickets, man.
Here we go again.
I'm nervous.
Here we go.
I'm nervous. Let's get Rusty in here. Rusty, welcome in. You are on our Friday edition. Welcome in, my man.
What's going down?
Not much, Rusty.
What's going down?
What's going down in your neck of the woods? Not much here, man.
Got a little ant infestation going on, waiting on the guy to come in here and take care of that. And I hear you guys got a little barking adult infestation going on in Knoxville. Is that right?
Yes, I think. Well, the couple dogs I've seen out here today look like they have fleas. So you have an ant infestation, and we got fleas, man.
Yeah, I'm sure. Hey, that caller that started the show, loved him. Not Hugie. Of course, I always loved Hugie. Hugie didn't think I'd ever hear Hugie go us over Georgia when we're on a losing streak to them. Just shocked by that. But that other caller, I don't understand. And I thought I didn't hear you correcting. His team's playing Miami tomorrow, not LSU.
You know, you have a really good point. South Florida
they're
called in, Bino.
Coral Gables.
You know, that's a pretty good catch by you, Bino. Why were we discussing the LSU game with South Florida, Bino? What was that about?
He always kind of confuses the issue.
We should have both caught that. And, Rusty, what I love is you got more people out on the deck at Calhoun's on the river that Florida's going to have at their next home game by the time they get done with this stretch of games they're in.
Oh, nicely done. Hey, is there anywhere we can get some live video feed of you and the family of 2,000 on the deck out there?
I'm working on that. That's something that we aim to make happen. Make no mistake about it.
I'm blaming Joshy Boy for not being there and having live video streaming going.
Well, Joshy Boy is here, but let's just say he's been kind of indisposed this morning.
No worries. You asked for the two players tomorrow that's going to be talked about after the game when Tennessee wins.
Yep.
Inevitably on offense, it's going to be number 6. Joey Aguilar is going to be the talk of the town. No matter, Star or Stamps or Bishop may go for a bunch of yards on the ground, but they're going to talk about the quarterback because he's going to play well enough for us to win the ball game. And then on defense, we're going to hear a lot of booing tomorrow, but it's not going to be out of anger. It's going to be because number 23 on defense causes 2 turnovers. A sack fumble caused by him and a pick by him tomorrow.
Well, that's why you keep guys like that on your team and you kind of put up with what you put up with, so to speak. Tomorrow is a great opportunity for him, no doubt about it, man. It really is.
And anytime Joey gets one-on-one on the outside and that defensive back isn't bailing out really deep, because, we don't always just call deep shots. We call those option routes where if the defensive back's way off, we just stop the route and throw a curl. And if they play even with us or trail us, we go deep. So it's really just going to be anytime he gets a chance. I don't know what the number is, but if he gets a chance and the defensive back's playing by himself and there's no help, and the guy's close to being even, he's got to throw it up. Just throw it up and give us a chance. If it goes incomplete, no worries. If it gets picked off 40 yards downfield, tackle him and it's a punt. But but more than likely you get a pass interference or a touchdown. Throw them up. Let it rip. Do not be scared when you get single coverage just to lay the ball up and let Mike Matthews and Brazil or Staley, whoever, go get the ball. Let it rip. Let it all out on the line. Let's go have a damn good time tomorrow and send the Barkers back to pathetic old Athens.
It is pretty pathetic there. Thank you for the call. I appreciate you. Thank you, Rusty. Bino, the theme that everybody has today, because it's pretty loose down here, I don't sense a lot of tension here. I sense most fans feel like this is a real opportunity here that we have. That is what this is. At the end of the day, and I'm just being honest with you, a month ago, I didn't think we were going to even be in this game. Did you?
I did not.
I didn't think.
This was one game on the whole schedule that I basically gave us little to no chance to win.
Yeah. Now, I will say this out loud because I got to keep it real with you. You could win tomorrow and still go down there to Mississippi State and lose a couple more spots. The league this year is as balanced from top to bottom as we've seen in a long time.
Agreed.
And I think it's because the top teams can no longer stash all that talent. It filters down, and all these kids want to play in the SEC. And even if you're on a lesser SEC team, you're still in the Southeastern Conference.
The season will either prove or disprove this, but early returns are that the games that I thought that we would probably drop appear to be more winnable.
Yeah.
And the games that I was checking off in the win column don't look as easy.
No. I thought the Mississippi State game was a crush job. You got the schedule and you went like this. Check. I said on a couple of appearances I did this week, different media, this game is a game I checked as a loss or scratched through. And now, showing my age, I went and put white out on it. One of the kids I was on with looked at me like, what the hell's white?
What
is white out? Anyway, the the Mississippi State game now, if you're a thinking person, they're going to win their next 2 games. They're going to be 4-0. The whole season around the league this year is going to be really, really, really interesting. I love parity. I love the fact that the top teams can get, like last week, Ole Miss went to Kentucky to hammer them. Ole Miss could have lost that football game. If Kentucky had decent quarterback play, they probably would have lost the game 2 years in a row.
Yeah.
So we'll go back to our phones. I just think it bears repeating that all these games are now interesting. They're all in play. The whole thing's interesting. And let's get Music City Sam in the mix with us on this Friday. Music City Sam, welcome in.
Guys, I'm fired up, focused, and prepared. There's a big orange flame coming off the back of my truck straight across the Midwest. If you see it on the news later, don't worry about it. It's just me. I am ready for this game. I am so pumped up, you have no idea.
Well, you know, it is – how could you not be fired up for this? I mean, how could you not?
It's impossible. Hey, I'll give you my offense and defensive players, but my offensive player is not going to be one person. It's going to be one unit, and they're going to play as one. It's the offensive line. Right to left across your device, Jesse Perry, Wendell Moore Jr., Samuel Pendleton, Shamarad Umarov, Zaylance Hurd. They're going to take it to the Georgia Bulldogs. This will be the best offensive line performance we've ever had against Georgia in the Heupel era. Book it. And on defense, give me Arion Carter. This is when he becomes the player we all think he can be. This is his Al Wilson moment against Florida in '98. Book it.
The one thing that they do, Georgia, that scares me in these matchups, Bino, and he's got a good point, Sam does, they turn your linebackers inside out. They've done that to us constantly. You're not going to win tomorrow if your linebackers don't play better than they have in this deal. They've got to play better.
Yeah, absolutely. We got to play better in a whole lot of phases than we played against Georgia in the last couple of years.
You know, you mentioned Umarov's name. I think he becomes a guy that they're going to try and go after. Look, we haven't seen whether or not Sanders goes tomorrow. It's a discussion whether or not he should go tomorrow. Bino, if Sanders tells them, hey, I'm 100% healthy, what are you doing? What are you doing?
If you believe
Sanders is actually out.
Oh, thank you, Bri. Thank you. They ruled him out. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Bri.
Answers that question.
Thank you, Bri. Umarov, though, still remains a guy on the spot. That's a spot they're going to go at.
Tomorrow's the proving ground, Tony.
And their defensive tackle play down through the years has been good enough to kind of exploit something they view. He's got a real opportunity. Tomorrow's a real opportunity for him. I know these are competitive kids. That's a real opportunity for him tomorrow. Anything else for us, Sam? Music City Sam.
He's left.
Thank you, Music City Sam. Let's we come back on the other side. I want to hear from you at 865-200-5402. This is our Friday edition. We're live at Calhoun's. Tomorrow is one of the biggest games in Neyland Stadium in a long time. Now, it's got people thinking, you know, this, I mean, the run of weather, Bino, we've had here the last 3 weeks.
It's been amazing. Just been beautiful.
After a summer that felt like we were in the Sahara. I mean, what we've got here right now, I think the dogs are going to have fleas tomorrow, y'all. They're going to be in the wrong place. They're going to be in the wrong place at the wrong time, in my humble opinion.
I mean, I'm obviously not objective. Tomorrow's a good day in college football, but this is the center of the college football universe tomorrow.
No doubt about it.
No place I'd rather be.
Absolute center. We come back on the other side. I want to hear from you at 865-200-5402. I'd like your opinion on what we're going to see tomorrow. How will the Vols handle that atmosphere, that environment? I don't think the Dogs are going to handle it well, but Tennessee's got to handle tomorrow well. It's a really great opportunity, and I hope they're loose. Like Rusty said, I echo that, man. Just go out, play, and enjoy yourself. When we continue, I asked Bino, will there be a special teams splash play tomorrow? A block kick, a made long field goal, a long return that flips the field, a punt of 70 yards or more that flips the field. Will there be a splash play from the Vols tomorrow on special teams? Brief timeout. We come back with more. Want to hear from you after this.
Are you stuck in a dead-end job or ready for a new challenge? Do you feel like it's time to try a new career? Well, it's time to change lanes with TLD Logistics. My friends at TLD Logistics have some really exciting opportunities for you to learn a new skill. With a new 5-acre driving academy that's now under new leadership with all new course material. And the best part, it's absolutely free. What a great deal to set you on the road to higher pay. And TLD Logistics even offers weekly stipends to offset food and gas expenses. In 6 weeks' time, you could complete this course and be in compliance with FMCSA regulations. Then you're ready for the open road of opportunity. What are you waiting for? It's time to change lanes with TLD Logistics. Visit tldlogistics.com. That's tldlogistics.com. TLD Logistics.
Yee-haw! I've been hooting and hollering ever since I started betting with the VIP Play app. VIP Play has more than 200 leagues, every bet type you can imagine, live betting and live hosts, all with 24/7 support from real live people when you need them. Start betting better with the VIP Play app today. Don't be a better, be a better with VIP Play today.
VIP Play coming soon. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-889-9789. Must be 21 plus and located in Tennessee to bet.
TB here for Cedar Bluff Plumbing, a live and local company that's been serving our area for over 32 years and counting because every customer counts, and I mean no job is too small. Cedar Bluff Plumbing just voted #1 by City View magazine because multiple plumbing experts are on call to serve all your plumbing needs. Chances are there'll be a plumber in your area when you call, and they won't send some salesman to your house. You're going to get a high-character, trustworthy, highly trained plumber who will serve you, not like some of these guys that look like they came off the set of America's Most Wanted. Cedar Bluff Plumbing is Basilio tested and approved and will go the extra mile for you because Chucky Mack is a servant of the people and my consigliere to the throne, celebrating over 32 years of serving living volunteers. Cedar Bluff Plumbing. Call 588-4448. That's 588-4448. Cedar Bluff Plumbing.
College football fans, Chris Fowler here with the play call. This season, go for Dose with ice-cold, refreshing Dos Equis. It's more than a single play. It's a mindset. Think of it as a 2-point conversion for real life. Taking the risk, making the bold move. Whenever we get the chance to go big, we take it. On the field and off, always go for Dose with Dos Equis. Enjoy Dos Equis responsibly. Copyright 2024 Dos Equis Lager Especial Beer. Imported by Cervezas Mexicanas, White Plains, New York.
Achillio here, and you know my friends at Carnes Motor Company started with a dream over a quarter century ago. I met Rob and Brian back when I still had hair, and they were working at a huge dealership in West Knoxville. But they told me back then they wanted to sell cars on their terms, and I wanted to do radio on my terms. Their terms, just like my terms, are ultimately your terms. In both cases, you're the winner. A Car Guru's National Award winner with a 5-star rating on all sites, just like our Vols. Everything about buying a car from Carnes Motor Company is no hassle. They specialize in high-quality pre-owned vehicles between the $5,000 to $25,000 range. And if you need to sell a car, they'll either buy your car or they'll help you sell it. Carnes Motor Company also has a top-notch service department. Therefore, every vehicle is rigorously inspected and serviced prior to delivery. So you're guaranteed to get a quality pre-owned vehicle every time. If you need a place for service, they've got you covered. Come be a part of the Carnes Motor Company family and tell them you heard about it from B. Online at carnesmotor.com. Oak Ridge Highway, 1 mile past the Carnes light. Carnes Motor Company. Preparing food for a big gathering can really take it out of you. That's why you need to call Calhoun's and check out their selection of party platters. Whether you're hosting a party for the big game, a reunion, or just an everyday gathering, a Calhoun's party platter is next level. Choose from Calhoun's always excellent chicken tenders, fly with Calhoun's wings, or boneless wings with a variety of dipping sauces, award-winning next-level melt-in-your-mouth barbecue ribs, or delicious spinach artichoke dip, or get one of each. Plus, if you're doing burgers or sandwiches, Calhoun's has lots of side dishes like spinach Maria, baked cinnamon apples, Smoky Mountain baked beans, or creamy coleslaw. Available in pints, quarts, and gallons. And to finish things off, pick up one of Calhoun's great desserts to go, including homemade cheesecake or key lime pie. Calhoun's, simply your go-to party headquarters. With 9 locations all over East Tennessee, you can order online and just pick it up. Calhoun's, one of the Copper Cellar family of restaurants, along with Chesapeake's, Copper Cellar, Corner 16, Cherokee Grill, and Smoky Mountain Brewery. Eat local, eat good. Basilio here reminding you that when you want to sell your extra tickets to the game, you don't want to give your life away online with all your personal information just because you want to sell a few extra tickets. Clark Moore at Select Ticket Service will gladly buy your extra game tickets and your extra parking passes. And the best part? Clarky Boy pays cash. 865-919-1016. 865-919-1016. Clarky Boy pays cash at Select Ticket Service. Clarky Boy pays cash. Fire it up, focus it, and prepare it. Ladies and germs, we're going back to the phones. We're getting as many people in here as humanly possible. Bino, tomorrow, special teams. Do we make splash plays, yes or no?
Rusty forgot one thing about Boo. Boo's taking one to the house on a punt.
Wow. Again, those big, long pass plays, that is something that really pops a crowd when somebody brings a punt return back.
Oh, yeah.
There's nothing like that, man.
That and sudden change. Turnovers deep in your opponent's end. Those are beautiful things.
It's a crazy game. Tomorrow, Gunnar Stockton's not going to handle it well. I just have a funny feeling. We do have some Georgia fans out on the deck here at Calhoun's on the River. If you want to give them a shout-out today, let's give a shout-out to our Georgia friends out here. That's what I thought. We hope you'll come. We're glad you're here. We'll gladly spend your money. Please tip well. Take care of our servers. And long trip for nothing to our Georgia fans, because you're going home with a loss this time. Unlike the last couple times where you've had your way in our stadium. Let's bring Lisa in Raleigh and see if she can field this. Lisa in Raleigh, welcome in. How you doing?
Hey, how are you?
Doing great, Lisa in Raleigh. Welcome in.
Yeah, I haven't talked to you guys in a while, and I was compelled to call in to give my assessment. There have been a few callers, and then you, Tony, have just kind of mentioned what I'm going to say, but I'll reiterate it anyway because I'm really excited. The 2 players that I think are going to make, really good contributions will be Joey Football for sure and Boo Carter. And as Bino had just mentioned right before you picked up the line, I think he's gonna send one or bring one to the house. I think he's gonna have a return. I think that's definitely gonna happen tomorrow. And as far as the Georgia quarterback, I don't think he knows what he's getting into when he comes to our stadium. I think he's going to be rattled, and I think he's going to be overwhelmed. And I think that'll obviously work in our favor. And I think we're definitely going to win tomorrow. I think we're going to put it to them.
Put it on them. Hey, let me ask you something. Hey, great meeting y'all. Y'all have a great day. About Boo Carter, Bino. You put him on offense tomorrow and flip a ball to him like I would do that tomorrow in that game. If we're going to do an all caution to the win game, I'd put him out there and flip a ball to him.
Whatever we've got on the books, if tomorrow ain't the day, I don't know when it is.
That's exactly right. Tomorrow I'm emptying the bucket, as they say in the trade. Why wouldn't you? I mean, why wouldn't you? What? You're going to lose the game anyway, right? So everybody tells you you're going to lose the game. I mean, why wouldn't you? It's an opportunity. I'd empty the bucket tomorrow. I'm throwing the ball long. I'm not waiting until I get in third and long to throw the ball long. I might come out of the gate tomorrow and let one go. Why not? Get a pass interference downfield. I mean, I play this thing on the edge tomorrow, Lisa and Raleigh. Play it on the edge.
Yeah, I think there's going to be maybe about 6 plays that are going to be like 30 yards or more with the pass. So we'll see if that happens. But I think he's going to let it rip tomorrow and show what he can do. So I'm pretty confident and excited that we're going to win.
Lisa, you fired me up, focused me, and prepared me. Everybody, here's my favorite thing about these games, right? Monday, about 10% of the callers thought we were going to win, 10% of our fan base. By Friday, it's time to practice party discipline, Bino. That's what we're doing here.
Oh, yeah.
This is party discipline.
No.
I love it, man. It's so fun to think about.
Eagles wouldn't come in here and win tomorrow.
No. Jalen Hurts being we would stop the tush push tomorrow, Bino. We'd turn him and shove him back 5 yards if he tried it against us tomorrow in Neyland Stadium.
Stone him.
Yeah. Hey, Lisa and Raleigh, anything else for us? Because you've been incredible.
I will call you tomorrow so we can discuss the win and go Vols.
Thank you. We
Go
will be
Vols.
on as soon as the game goes final. Garza-Law fifth quarter fan reaction. Coming up, the great Chase Thomas will have you on Fan Run. We're going to stay here and continue to talk about it and do some TLD Logistics Overdrive Overtime, taking you up to our Winners and Losers program presented by Dos Equis. Shout out VIP play. We will have that as soon as we conclude here at Calhoun's on the river. I don't know that I've ever seen this many boats, Bino, this early for the Vol Navy. Do you remember that?
No, I think this is the most we've seen, Tony.
I mean, if you look here, how thick it is, and then downstream, Bino,
yeah,
that is out of control.
No.
I mean, this is out of control out here.
Other direction, too, looking back behind us.
Totally,
it's just,
completely out of control. And what a scene. I mean, we got here at 10:30 today, Bino, and this place, the deck was jam-packed at 10:30, Bino. Jam-packed.
Gonna be lit tomorrow, Tony.
Lit.
Already is.
And by the way, if you're coming in for the game, Calhoun's on the river, a wonderful spot. It's fresh, it's factual, and it's furious. And we're here to serve you. Let's go back to our phones, and we'll get our – well, I'll tell you what. Do I have time to get somebody started? Let me start with Nathan. Nathan, I'll get you started here. Go ahead, my man.
Tony, good day. Good day.
Great day to you, Nathan. Great day to you.
So, the keys to the game, I'll see what your thoughts are. You play the under game, the running back out of the backfield and attack the linebackers, and you hope that the receivers block, and you play a little tight end play.
I think tomorrow, like Watson Brown said, I think it's going to be a mix of taking your shots when you get them. And I do think the tighter splits are going to come into play tomorrow. They're going to throw the ball in the middle of the field. I also do think, Bino, the different wrinkle that Georgia hadn't seen from us is the screen game tomorrow. I do think that's going to happen.
Yeah, I think that, as I said earlier, I believe we've intentionally stayed away from what everyone knows and believes is the strength on this team, and that's the tight end core.
And Nathan, it all adds up to a Tennessee team that will be tougher to defend tomorrow. At least that's my hope. We'll see if that's how it plays out.
All right. You take care. Have a great day. Go Vols.
Thank you.
Thanks, Nathan.
Thank you, my man. Go Vols to you.
Nathan brought up thoughts of our good friend Roger.
Yep.
With the keys to the game.
Keys to the game, brother. And if you want to load the phone lines up, 865-200-5402 is how you do that. The great Chase Thomas will get you up next on Fan Run Radio. We're going to stay here and do whatever it is that we're doing on a TLD Logistics overdrive. Overtime, as all our guests have appeared today on your TLD Logistics phone lines. In the meantime, I love you. I thank you. We appreciate you. Enjoy the game. And to the radio listener, go Big Orange.
You're listening to FM 105.7 and AM 1340, WKGN Knoxville, and W289CU Knoxville, Fan Run Radio.
It's TLD Logistics Overdrive Overtime, presented by TLD Logistics. Online at tldlogistics.com.
It's utterly outstanding, ladies and gentlemen.
And now let's go to the guys with today's edition of TLD Logistics.
That is cool,
Overdrive
man.
Overtime.
Believe, ladies and germs, believe. I'll tell you what an incredible atmosphere. Brad just came here and said, Tony, it's an incredible atmosphere out here, man.
Yeah, it's unbelievable, Tony. And it's just the appetizer for what's getting ready to happen.
Just the appetizer, baby doll. Now, Bino, we're off the air. We're off the air, Bino. You don't really think we're going to win this game, do you? Come on, Bino. We're off the air now. Now you can tell the truth.
I do, Tony. I do think.
No, come on, Bino. We're off the air now.
I don't believe they're going to match our 9 in a row. I don't believe they're going to do it.
No. Nope. Only one school in this deal can have a 9 in a row streak. Only one. 865-200-5402. Somebody out there has had a little too much Red Bull.
I'm not sure what
over
that
on the
is.
Tennessee River. Somebody's like scaling the mast out there. What in the world? You talk about Red Bull giving you wings. We're about to witness an international incident out there on the river. Can you all see that?
You better give him some fins.
Goodness gracious. What are we? Get your cameras out. Watch this guy. What are we doing? Red Bull gives you wings. Joshy Boy's under wings. What are we doing? All right, let's go to the phones. Bino, describe what's going on out there before I get Sam in here.
I don't know. There's what looks like two masts that are about 45-degree angle, and somebody just shinnied out off of the deck out to the middle of the water on one of them.
And he's like 100 feet off the shoreline there, and people are looking at him like, who is this guy?
I've lost track of him. I'm
wow.
blocked by a boat tent.
He had a Tennessee flag. Did he jump in? He fell in? Yes. Let's go to the I hope he's okay. My gosh, I don't want to make fun of a guy. Hey, see if he's okay. Let's crack on him. Bring him over here and let's ridicule him. That's a little too much Red Bull for my blood. Let's go to the phones. By the way, Dan the man, Bino, come here, bring us over here to me. He brought a gift and said, here's your goalpost to throw in the river tomorrow night. So he brought us like a toy goalpost with the finger football, the pocket travel guide. Good for one or two players. He said, dump it in the – hey, somebody needs to go bring it to that guy. Oh, look, there's like a – are they trying to pull that guy out of the water, Bino? We're having like an international incident over here at Calhoun's on the river. Who knew? Hello and welcome into our next call. Sam, you're on the TLD Logistics Overdrive. Overtime. Welcome in.
Tony, brother Bino.
Hello, Sammy.
What's up, Ridge Runner?
Tony, I'm so fired up. Some might even say that I can feel this, brother.
Is Georgia going to field this tomorrow, Sammy? And will you give me a really good field this now? I want you to really mean it.
Feel it, brother. Glad there's nobody around me while I'm sitting in this truck. They'd be like, what the hell is wrong with this guy?
Ain't that the truth? There are some people out here not familiar with the show looking at me and Bino like we have 5 heads up here on the bandstand. It's almost like rapper Andy himself just started rapping.
Well,
and by the way, APB for rapper Andy. APB rapper Andy this hour.
Yeah, we need a diss track, Andy. Get with the program. Come on, brother. Tony, I pulled up to a customer earlier, and hell, I've got you turned up on my speaker because the callers aren't as loud. And then I just get a gaw from Tony like it's and these people are like, what in the hell is he listening to? Tony,
my gaw thing that I do is rather distinct. I will have to say that. Some would say obnoxious, Bino. Some would say I'm a little obnoxious.
No way.
Tony, he wasn't the first. The first caller was Tony B. Florida. Little PSA here. Y'all are going to go down to Baton Rouge, and they're going to tear your kingdom down, brother. LSU's going to stomp them. Tony, and speaking of Starkville, Mississippi, brother, we're going to take their lunch money tonight on the soccer pitch, and then we'll turn around and take their lunch money next weekend after we beat Georgia. Mark it down.
Beanstar, now I'm going to test you right here. Will you be watching some Lady Vol soccer tonight on ESPNU? Now, I got to tell you this. Bino called me when they were beating North Carolina and said, you need to turn it on. So, Bino, we've got a good thing going with our Lady Vols, who have not allowed a goal all year. We had Joe Kurt on with us yesterday. That's a great story, what the Lady Vols soccer team's doing.
It is. Go Lady Vols.
You know, in a couple weeks, Bino, we ought to get Joe Kurt down here.
Yeah, that's
the next
great idea.
When they're playing at home on that Sunday.
It's a great idea.
Because I want to see 5,000 people greet the Lady Vols the next time they play on terra firma. They deserve that.
Yeah,
Sammy,
they're number one.
They're number one, brother.
And the SEC slate starts tonight. Everybody tune in. It's on ESPNU. You've got it. I'll be watching. Shout out Joe Kurt. What a fantastic team, and they're going to get the first SEC dub on the road tonight. Those Mississippi girls don't know what's coming for them. Tony,
I just had they're number one. I just had a Georgia fan when I was on my way to the restroom a second ago tell me that I was number one in their own little way.
Hey, there's going to be a lot more of those number ones flying tomorrow afternoon when they take this ass whipping. Tony, it's time. Josh Heupel has re-energized our whole program. You know, it's about culture. These other idiots we had in there, their culture, you know, they were just happy to go in there and play a good game. Heupel has instilled in his guys to win every game. That's what their goal is. And he's going to finally get it against Georgia tomorrow. I've already told you at the beginning of the year 10-1, and I said the only loss would be at Tuscaloosa, which now I'm not even so sure. He might go in there and beat their ass too. First, before I forget, Tony, Badgers, we do need some stinking Badgers. Go Wisconsin, brother. Listen, Tony, Boo Carter is not only going to take one back, this little sawed-off little bastard they have again is going to try to run one through there. And guess what? Boo! He's going to hit him, and he's going to put – who's their backup quarterback, Tony?
Sammy, I love you. I hope you're not driving, and I hope you have a Dwight Gooden. Good talking to you. Sammy.
How'd the Badgers slip in?
Well, I don't know, but Sammy's enjoying his little too many gummy bears, if you know what I'm saying. And smoking things from plants and anything else he can do on this Friday. Sammy, I love you. You're like in the third corner of my mind, my brother. Feel this. Sammy's not feeling much based on that. He got the Badgers in there. He got Florida in there. I mean, Sandy was playing the hits.
Classic.
Hey, Bino, is it? If we fail tomorrow, okay, one of the narratives is going to be that one coach has another coach's number in this deal. Man, I just don't. I'm not going to adhere to any themes coming out of tomorrow because, look, on paper, Georgia has more talent than Tennessee. They just do. Just kind of the way it is. And this is an opportunity tomorrow. The way I look at this SEC season, win, lose, or draw tomorrow, there is a lot of season left. You and I were talking about it before. That schedule, though it looks kind of easy compared to some other SEC schedules, there's still a lot on it because anybody's going to be able to beat anybody in this league. I really believe that week in and week out.
There's probably, by early week results, there's probably less spread among SEC from the top to the bottom than I can remember in a long, long, long time.
And the thing I'm not going to do, Bino, is panic one way or the other or go like crazy. Like, hey, we're winning the league. I mean, I just think this is going to be a season where you got to enjoy every week. And you better play and pay attention to every week. Team better play and pay attention because I really do believe this is as deep as the SEC has been in forever. That Vanderbilt team, I'm telling you right now, will go to South Carolina with bad intentions tomorrow. And I know the whole gambling public is jumping on it, and everybody stays away from people that the gambling public jumps on. Hey, that Vanderbilt team is really, really, at this point, pretty formidable. What they have. Shout out Jerry Kill.
Georgia's the only dragon that we haven't been able to slay in Neyland Stadium since Heupel got here. Tomorrow's the day. Tomorrow's the time to do it.
Let's get our next call in. It is a TLD Logistics overdrive. Overtime. And we're live today here at Calhoun's on the River. Making it happen with you among all these beautiful people. It's been utterly incredible, amazing as we move right to left across your device. An opportunity for the ages tomorrow awaits the Vols. We're, 26 hours away from it. Amachi Brook and all my gals, I love y'all. Y'all give life. Y'all are giving life in our community. What y'all are doing at Amachi, you all give life in our community. My heroes. I love seeing you guys. Thanks, ladies. Y'all are life givers. Thank y'all for sharing your gifts with us. Let's go back to our busy phones. And let's get the man who every once in a while can get breathy with it, Bino. W. Lynn, welcome in.
How my French compatriots doing today?
W. Lynn, welcome in.
Tony, in honor of our 40th year anniversary of the 85 Sugar Vols, I would like to point out that this game with Georgia is a lot like when we played number one Auburn on September 28th, if you could believe it, was the second game of the year. We had tied UCLA, who was ranked 10th, 26 all, and just like today, there's a lot of question marks. And I'll never forget, Tony Robinson told me personally that they were in the tunnel getting ready to run out the tee, and he looked at Coach Majors, and said, Coach, we got this today, before we ran out on the field to destroy Auburn. I think Joey Football knows he has got the chance of a lifetime to come play for a major college. He's going to look at Coach Heupel and say, Coach, we've got this today. We're going to whip the Dogs.
You know, W. Lynn's got a great point, Bino. His whole life, Joey Aguilar has been waiting for this opportunity. And if it wasn't for the fact that Nico and their family did whatever it was they did, and we are so glad they did that. A Big Nick, we are so glad you did what you did, Big Nick. Nobody misses you. Like literally nobody. Your friends you made here don't miss you. Bino, this guy could have been playing tonight, and I wonder if he's thought about this. I'm sure his family has. He could have been playing tonight in front of 12,000 people out in California because they play New Mexico on CBS Sportsline tonight. There are going to be about 12,000 people in that 100,000-seat stadium. The guy who they threw into the trash heap is going to have about 4 stories on him tomorrow on that game day show. And rightfully so. Rightfully so, Bino.
You think we're grateful he's here? How grateful you think he is that he's here?
Wow.
And not out there tonight.
Wow.
Playing with that ragtag
Because I'm
bunch.
telling you what, Bino, that UCLA team.
It's Drek.
Woo!
They can't play dead in the Western.
They suck on 9 continents, Bino. That team's awful.
They don't have 10 football players.
They're so bad, Bino, that Nico's easily their best player.
Oh, yeah.
That's how bad they are.
Yeah.
Joining the new Pac-12 that starts next year.
Yes, they are. New Mexico's a Pac-12 team now, W. Lynn. You're right.
But, guys, we just we got to win the kicking game. I've been stressing it all week, and that means if a field goal attempt's made from 50 yards in, we got to hit it. We can't fumble a return. Punt's got to be net 40. You watch ever kick and kick return, and in your mind say, is that a win, a tie, or a loss for us? If we're mostly wins and a couple of ties, we win this game. And the fans, Bino, make up 17% of the effect on how we win or lose. They have got to move the ball with their crowd noise.
You know what?
It's going to be incredible because Georgia is not used to playing every year in road SEC stadiums like this.
W. Lynn, I think you cannot replicate what Gunnar Stockton is going to walk into tomorrow. Aaron Murray said it best yesterday on the air. When you're on the road in this league and you're in the spot that Gunnar Stockton's in tomorrow, the last thing that the kid's going to do, is survey the defense, which I thought was a really interesting thing. He said, you are so worried about your signals, and then you still have to look over the defense before you snap the ball and make sure everything is kind of matches up with your play. He said it's nearly impossible to come out of what you see if the crowd's into the game. Now, Georgia can take your crowd out of the game. We've seen that, Bino, and you know, any crowd can be taken out of the deal.
Sure.
We score first tomorrow, they're really in trouble, Beanstar.
Hey, again, the last thing on my mind is, will this crowd be ready and will they be effective? They will be, and they will be.
W. Lynn, you're the man. Thank you. Pro football hocus pocus has nothing on you. Because that thing about the crowd being 17%, pro football hocus pocus focus has nothing on W. Lynn. Because I do think the crowd's 17%. C, who's very numerical, asked him yesterday. He said, so if the crowd is that and special teams are 33%, does that mean that offense is 25% and defense? And W. Lynn said, yeah. And C went, Okay. Let's go back to our phones. And we get it. I mean, it makes as much sense as anything. You don't adhere to all that pro football hocus pocus stuff, do you?
I gave you the PE math on Monday, Tony.
Back to the phones we go. Philip is up next, live on the deck here, where we're playing music tonight at 7 o'clock.
Are you right here, Tony?
I'm right here tonight. I'm coming back for the crown.
Good for you.
Be out here playing guitar and mandolin. It'll be fun.
Good for you.
Hello and welcome into our next call. What's up, Volcat Philip?
What's up, B? No.
Hello, Philip. How are you?
I'm good, brother. Hey, Tony, the only thing that would have made Sammy's call complete is if he would have worked in a reference to Newport. If he would have done that, then it would have been a call for the ages.
I feel you, my brother. I feel you.
Hey, Tony, you talk about Heupel. Just got two things here. If you go back and think, he's beat Florida. He was brought here to beat Florida, beat Alabama. He's done that. Plus, we're relevant once again. I mean, how many times has Game Day been here since Heupel's been here?
I think this is twice, right, Bino?
Yes.
I think twice, yeah.
Oh, is it three times?
Or three.
3 times?
Or telling me 3. They came back-to-back at 1 year. That's right.
That's what I thought. I mean, so what he's done in 5 years, if you go back and look, I mean, just really take it for what it is. He's done something. I mean, he's been phenomenal. I mean, he loses the one game he shouldn't every year, but you beat Florida, you beat Bama, you're going to be good.
Here's a news flash for you, and I'm not Heupel's cut man like Bino is, but I will tell you this. What coach in this league doesn't lose one game every year they're not supposed to lose?
Yep.
That is the case with most guys because you're playing in a league where if you don't pay attention, you're going to get your block knocked off. It happens to most programs in this league. It just does.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a very and it generally is going to happen to you on the road.
Yeah.
Because it's hard to win road games in this league.
You know, as much as I and others complain about the portal, even if it's just, I think it's in some ways been the best thing for college football for that reason that on the SEC, everyone's got, I mean, you can lose to anybody. And nothing's a cakewalk. And if nothing else, I love the portal because of that.
Bino, college football before or after the portal, what do you like better? It's a great question.
I do think that it has spread talent more equally across the landscape, not only in this league but in most every league. That's a good thing. That's a good thing on Saturdays. Keeping up with it is not a good thing.
No, keeping up with it's impossible.
So one,
but it's more compelling,
though. What you've heard, anything that you're hearing as far as with Tony V and how the baseball team looks this fall, and then 2, I swear I thought I heard Bino this week saying if Tennessee wins, he will strut down what used to be the strip in his orange Speedo. Take care, guys.
No, I did not say that. I said, what was I? I said if his team goes 11-1.
I think he said he heard me say that.
Oh, no, he said I would strip down in your Speedo. He said I thought you would. He wanted me to go in your Speedo.
Oh, no, that's even worse.
I ain't wearing your Speedo, Bino. No offense to you.
Neither am I.
I mean, look, I've caught some things in my life, and some things penicillin will take away. But I ain't walking down the road in your Speedo.
You'd have to have it taken up anyway, Tony.
I love this time of the year, y'all. I just want to pause. Let me just pause here. College football is a better game with that portal. I mean, I hate to say it.
No, I think
that
that's
freedom
right.
of movement thing.
I think it's right.
It's a better. It's getting better. It's getting better TV ratings than it ever has. It's more compelling. We have so many players now on any given Saturday that we watch and go, "Hey, he used to play here." And then you have so many players that you watch and you go, "Hey, I want that person in a Tennessee uniform next year." You kind of do that too, don't you?
Yeah. I don't know if this is sustainable.
Right.
With annual wide open free agency. I don't think that's sustainable.
Right.
But it has spread, at least wise. Somebody's not down there at Alabama playing third-team defensive tackle that nobody ever sees that's good enough to start just about everywhere else.
I want to thank the great Brian Hartman for pushing the buttons today. Bino, you've been incredible. The great Jennifer Morris, the entire gang, everybody we saw out here today. Hey, one more time. I want to do It's Great to Be a Tennessee Vol on the way out. I need y'all in full voice here. Let's show these Georgia people how we do it. I said 1, 2, 3. I said it's. Ha ha! Hee hee! All right, hang on. If that team comes out and plays the way you people just did, we're down 17-0 after one quarter. I need a little more out of you than that. We're going to do this on 5. I'm going to count it down. I mean, look. Rapper Andy just gave his all. You can do it. Bino, what'd you think of some of his lyrics?
I thought that they were beyond PG.
Bino, look. There's a lady that if looks could, well. All right, here we go. I'm going to count this thing down. When I hit 1, I want to hear you come unglued. I said a 5 and a 4 and a 3 and a 2 and a 1. I said it. Ha ha! He! Yoshi ha! Yoshi! I want to thank each and every one of you for joining. It's been utterly outstanding. Bino, the final score tomorrow is?
Vols 30, Georgia 28.
Bino, I love you. I want to thank all the great people that have stopped out and seen us today. Brad, thank you. The staff at Calhoun's. Make sure you tip them, take great care of them. And for the fell that fell into the Tennessee River, I hope it's worth it to you, brother. Because some goalposts are going to be joining you tomorrow night. If you'll stand there, you can receive them. In the meantime, we love you. Peace. God bless. We'll be out here playing music tonight. The party continues at Calhoun's on the River. G to the B to the O. And Winners and Losers presented by our friends at
It's
Dos Equis.
Legends
Up next.
Day,
And we're fired up, focused, and prepared with you, Tony Basilio, along with you. It is Winners and Losers presented by our friends at Dos Equis. Shout out to our friends at VIP Play. We're all ready to play this weekend. Look, those of you watching us on YouTube, I'm like little in here. You know why? Because I'm surrounded by a galaxy of stars. I see Nashville Lee. I'm going to play a little I Spy. I see Kyle Blackburn. I see Blair back with us for the first time this year.